Yeah.
Scooby.
Come and say hi.
Scooby's already here.
Is he already there?
Yeah.
Oh my lordy lord. Ronis. The Ronnie of all Ronnies. He's here. Go on, have a bit of water, Ad, and then you take it away. We got our download stuff ready, you know what I mean?
I got.
Oh my god, he's gone left field. He's got a Sonisphere Cup.
The following podcast is recommended for mature audiences only. The following podcast is recommended for adults only. Maturity is not a requirement.
Hello and welcome to episode 14 of Dear Download, a podcast where we get to share our most intimate and treasured memories of Download Festival. We'll talk about each year, the bands we saw, the bands we missed, and everything else noteworthy that happened across the weekend. Also, we'll touch upon any news, other festivals, and the music industry past, present and future. So this week is our Christmas special and we are doing it live. Mainly just so I don't have to do any editing over the Christmas period. We just stick it out live and whatever happens, happens. So I won't get a chance to take out all the little, all the little bits. There might be, I don't know, throat clears in the background or whatever. But anyway, I'm Adam and I'm here with Simon.
Hello and good day to you, sir.
And we also, you can probably see on your screen if you're watching live, we've got Jacob.
Hey, chaps, how's it going? Thanks for having me along.
Good. Hey, no problem.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah.
Well, give a shout out to your old podcast. Explain where he comes from. He's not just a randomer.
Well, I was just about to go to that because I can be incredibly awkward and I can take that bit out in editing after. So I was going to say, feel free to jump in if you see me struggling or miss something like that. Jump in and tell me what to do. So yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Simon. Jacobs was the same in the old podcast. So yeah, Jacobs, I mean, we've known each other, at least 20 years, 25 years. And so I've spoken about the old podcast we had before, Men Podcasting Badly. He was the original host of that. So that was really good for a while.
Done fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and check it out on Spotify. You guys, it's all on Spotify. So if you like gaming and stuff, you should go check out these guys' old podcast. It's definitely worth a listen.
Yeah. Did I say what the name was? It was Men Podcasting Badly. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Where are we? Let's see.
Why haven't you introduced me?
I did. Well, I mean, we met like 6 months ago on Tinder. And
it was a Tinder date that turned into a podcast.
Grinder, I mean, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, one thing I was going to say quickly is, so yeah, we're sharing this on 3 different platforms at the moment: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you wanted to go to somewhere specifically for each of us, I'm doing the Facebook stream. Simon is doing the Twitch stream, and Jacobs is doing it on YouTube. So if you want to go over there and give him some shit.
Lonesome Lenny says greetings from the south of Boston. Hello, American
awesome.
Lonesome Lenny. How are you, sir? Is it cold in Boston? It's always cold in Boston, isn't it? That's what I hear anyway.
It's freezing here. It must be cold there.
It's gotta be.
It must be cold there. Definitely.
I don't know anything about Boston. But yeah, thank you for listening. I've got a few already, so yeah, might as well go through some of these before we actually get into it. Like I said, Scooby's already here. 10 shots every time I comment. I didn't.
Yes, do it.
I didn't say, did I? What we're going to be doing? So, we're going to be doing some drinking games. I've got some Trooper to drink and got some shots. What have you guys got?
I've got Cactus Jack, Schnapps, Apple.
Cool.
Old school.
I have some Kronenberg. And then I was going to get some spirits, but then I said to you guys the other night I was going to get some Baileys. Bit of a story around the Baileys, right? So I done an online food shop yesterday, and it's my first food shop I've done in months. It was like heaven when it comes to the door. But the Baileys come with a security tag on the top. Send in
What?
YouTube. Yeah, you know the security thing, so you can't get the lid off.
Oh, so
What,
it got
like,
sent
they'd
to you with
literally
that
nabbed it
on.
from the store, forgot to
Yeah.
take it off, and then just sent it to you.
Yeah, and it
Oh
proves
my
that they're
God.
very hard to get off. So
Yeah.
it took me half an hour in the kitchen with a screwdriver. I actually managed to undo the Bailey's lid whilst trying to take it off as well, so Bailey's went everywhere.
Ah,
But safe to say, I do have my Bailey's to drink tonight. So yeah, I'll be
Yes,
getting that out a little
good.
bit later.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Cool.
Good lad.
Yeah, Scooby's
Yeah,
also
so what-
said
so,
you don't need a script, wing it.
That's
Sorry,
true.
I've just gone off, haven't I? I was busy trying to say what we're doing, but I'll come back to comments. So you'll get used to this. I'm all over the place. I shouldn't be the host, really, but I am.
I'm constantly reining him in. Just
Yeah.
always like, come on, Nat, we got to go this way now. I just give you a little nudge. That's all I do. And then you go, all right, we're going to do this now.
Yeah. Michaela is watching as well. Hello, Michaela. She says, love the Christmas tops. I don't actually own a Christmas top. I forgot about getting one, so I'm wearing Deadlock. Deadlock
Yeah,
t-shirt.
you should do a shot like right now for that, because I specifically said last time that we need to wear Christmas stuff and you disobeyed the rules, man.
Even I made the effort.
Yeah.
It's not even
It's
my
got a jumper
podcast.
that lights up.
It's amazing. But yeah, what else are we doing? We're going to be doing a quiz, which is hosted by Jacobs. We're looking forward to that. We haven't actually discussed how we're going to be doing it properly yet, so that'll be Jacobs
I
taking
can run over that if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, the quiz, gents, is going to be split up into 4 sections. Okay? Tonight being your quiz master, let me find the actual quiz sheet first. So, the 4 sections of the quiz are as follows. First of all, we're going to be having a guess the year of the lineup. Okay, we're going to
Nice.
have 5 questions in that space. Next, we're going to move on to quite possibly the most hardest round of them all, album covers. Good luck with that one, gents. I made a little bit. We then have guess the year. So a certain thing may have happened in a year of download, and you have to guess the year in which that happened.
Oh, awesome.
And
Nice.
then we have a generalish knowledge quiz to end off the round.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Prizes.
Excellent. Yeah, I can't wait to do that. And then after that, we're going to be doing our top 5 albums of all time, but only from bands that have played at download. So that'll be cool as well. So should we get into what we've been doing? We normally do that quite early. We kind of skipped over that and started chatting, but I mean, that's fine. Simon, how have you been doing the last couple of weeks since we last spoke?
Yeah, good, man. Good. I'm just really looking forward to Christmas. Obviously, we all seem like we're Christmas people. Some people really aren't Christmas. I mean, I am at heart an atheist, so really I shouldn't celebrate Christmas at all. But as the Always Sunny meme says, I'm playing both sides, just
Yeah.
so I always come out on top, So yeah,
Cool.
I love Christmas, so I'm having a blast. Although now I have no money left because it's all been spent on presents. That's the
Yeah.
only downfall with Christmas. But yeah, and I've been listening to so much Christmas music. Oh my god.
Have you? Do you play
Yeah, I've got,
Whamageddon? Either of you? Sorry.
Oh, I would have been out straight away though, because I keep going into shops and they're always playing Christmas music.
Yeah.
So it would have taken me like a day, and I would have been done out of it straight away. But I was saying we were making it really cozy when we were doing the tree. I got Elvis Sings 20 Christmas hits on record, so we had that on classic.
Nice.
And then we had like a
Very
fake,
nice.
like they do those 4K fireplaces on YouTube, so you can just put that on the TV, so it looks like there's a
Yeah.
fireplace there. So we just did that as well, just to try and make it like a little cozier. But I haven't
Is it-
cracked into the mulled wine yet.
Is your TV up on the wall?
Mm-hmm.
That's an oddly strange place
Yeah.
to fireplace, isn't it?
It's really high as well, so it looks random as hell. I did feel strangely warm though, weirdly, when it was on. I was like, is that my brain telling my body that it's warmer in here, even though it's
like
not?
kind of like the
I was like, I feel
placebo.
warmer. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, nothing really. Just looking forward to. We got 10 days off for Christmas, so I'm lucky. I got quite a decent Christmas break. I know it's a lot more than what some people get. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, what about you, dudes?
Cool. Yeah, Jacob, do you want to go next?
What have I been up to? Not a lot, really, mate.
How's-
To be honest.
No. all
Put me on the spot. This ain't my.
all ready for
I've been
Christmas?
preparing. I've been preparing for this podcast.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, no, I'm not overly festive.
That's-
This is probably the
that's
first
new.
year that I'm not overly festive. apart from this, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, I'm a postman. I work with Adam, and I've been delivering packets, but listening to Slipknot and Avenged Sevenfold blaring out the van rather than Christmas hits. So it's been quite good. I've enjoyed myself. I don't know about the grannies up Wemden, but yeah, there we go.
The grannies up Wemden.
I like that this woman comes out, she's getting her shopping, and this postman goes past, and it's, if you're 555, then I'm 666, and you're like, all right, dropping the mail off. Don't worry
Want
about
your
it.
fucking packet? You can have your fucking packet. But yeah, man. No, apart from that, I've been prepping the quiz. I must admit, that's been a lot of fun. I bet you couldn't guess when I prepped the quiz in true men podcasting badly fashion.
On the school bus.
On the school bus. That's right, mate. Yeah, I got it written out this morning. So, there used to be a running joke that I used to do all my stuff for the podcast, the previous podcast, like literally on the night or the day of the event. And it always used to be on the school bus, got referred to as. So yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you give everyone a better look at your really rare download T-shirt behind you?
Yeah, mate.
Because people have got to see this T-shirt, because this is the only one I've ever seen in real life.
Hang on, hold it there a second. I'm going to make you bigger. There we go.
Good.
And the other side.
That is too sick, mate. That is so sick. Honestly.
It is.
Yeah, that is cool.
I'm not even joking you, right? The people, the saddos like me that go and buy all the old merch, people would pay a hefty penny for that because it's so
50 quid
rare.
and it's yours, mate. 50 quid and it's yours. That's the electric bill paid for this. I have tried to make an effort, chaps, downloading up the room a little bit. So there we go. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah. What about you then, Ad? What you been up to, mate?
I'm still off of work with my bad foot. So I am really. I've had a great Christmas so far. I haven't worked.
He's getting a better Christmas holiday than you, mate. I tell you.
Yeah. When you said we got 10 days off, I thought, well, I've had about a month off so far. But I should be going back on Wednesday, so I'll go back for 3 days before Christmas. And but yeah, no, it's doing all right now. I struggle with it every now and then. Still, I can walk on it for about an hour, and then I know I need to stop. But yeah, I'm doing all right. What else have I done? I had to take the car. I said I was going to do some prepping for this at the car place while my car was being looked at. But I've done that a few times. I've edited it in the car dealership. It's been great. But yeah, we the automatic wipers they haven't worked since we got it about 3 months ago now. So I took it back there. On the way, I thought I'll try them, and I got them working on the way there.
What?
But they're not working properly still. They tested it and said, yeah, no, it's definitely faulty still. So, but I just thought that was funny. When you go to the doctors, you always think like, I hope I'm not miraculously better once I get there and they don't see what's wrong, and that actually happened. I was like, crap, they're working now.
I love the way also that you're like there working on your laptop in the dealership. Just
it's always amazing.
Not it.
The first time I did it, I was like right in front of the door as well, and I thought, I hope that people don't walk in and think I work here. Luckily, they didn't. It wasn't that busy.
Oh, you would have had I would have had so much fun with that. Oh, try and sell them a car, innit? That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Come in.
See what commission I could get.
Opening my window quickly.
I was having a drink. What else we got here? No, that's about it for me that I was going to talk about. I was actually going to apologize if there's any swearing. If you're new to this podcast, we generally we don't really have a rule about swearing. We can swear as much as we want, but because this is live, I don't know, people might still have kids up watching. Then we'll try and keep the swearing to a minimum, but I can't guarantee. Especially with the drinking.
Nope.
And every other word that comes out of my mouth is generally bad language. So yeah, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. So I got one thing, chaps, right? So before you move on, I'm just going to... So I've been watching a lot of Netflix, and I watched Russell Howard's new Netflix special. Have either of you two watched it or a fan of Russell Howard?
No,
I saw that advert for it on Netflix like yesterday, but I haven't watched it.
Okay. So I don't mind Russell Howard. He's quite funny. He done 2 bits. So he done his special. He then done another thing, which was like what he done through lockdown. It was quite good. it was through lockdown also depressing. But anyway, moving on to the best bit about it, is he actually made quite a valid statement, which I thought was quite relevant to the show, especially when you're like talking about music producers and like new up and coming bands and stuff. He actually stated that like the lockdown that we've just been through and could possibly go through another one, it could actually be really good for the entertainment business, classifying this generation as the golden generation of talent. Because he said, if you think of all the musicians, artists, storybook tellers, all these people who are creative have been sat at home in their houses for 2 years, locked up, just creating this material and stuff, that over the next 5 years, there could be like a massive boom in like all realms of entertainment, you know? And I just thought it was quite a cool observation, quite relevant to the pod as well, you know?
Yeah.
I was literally having that conversation with my friend Carter last night, literally saying that even this year, so many good albums have came out that were written in 2020, and
Yeah.
it's going to be for the next few years because there's been so many awesome ideas. So
Yeah,
you're
man.
and obviously, like, yeah, I'm sure like some great scripts have been written for like TV and film, and
Yeah.
oh man, definitely, yeah, that's
He
cool.
used the
Yeah, I
example
agree with that. Yeah,
because you're in film as well, aren't you? Or you have been previously, as is your friend Adam Leader. Great episode, by the way. I'll do some drops throughout the episode, guys. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Well, I was
go
going
for
to
it.
talk
Go back
about
and
him
listen to
too.
that one.
I was going to talk about Leader.
But
Yeah.
he was saying that like film people that they would have watched so many films over the last like year and a half and whatever that they would understand. I don't get film terminologies and all that sort of shit, but like how things are written and scenes and whatever and shit. And it's I think it was just quite cool. And there you
Yeah.
go. That's my very if you want it.
Yeah.
No,
No, I
like it,
agree.
dude. I
The-
agree.
with so many albums coming out this year, though, there might be a drought. That could be the sort of negative, but I don't know how it's going to go. But yeah, like I was actually going to talk about Adam Leader. I was going to go through this comment really quick first, though, from Stuart Woodward. He says,
Oh, fuck off, Stu. He says Bob.
He says, yeah, sing to us, Bob. I was about to sing it, but I'm going to say Buffalo Soldier, Dreadlock Raster.
Hey,
With lots of
I used to
R's
work
in
with-
there.
I used to work with Stu on the bins. Hey, Stu.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, back to Adam Leader. Feed me. He's so yeah, Adam Leader came on our episode 4 to have a chat with us, one of Simon's good friends.
Yep.
And you know, he spoke about well, a lot of things, but yeah, he's into films as well, isn't he? And he released a film beginning of this year, I want to say.
Last year,
Was it last year?
I think it came out end of last year. Yeah.
Yeah, which was an incredible story. If you haven't heard it, go back and listen to episode 4. But yeah, he's just released another. Well, just finished filming another one, hasn't he? And
Yeah,
he
Feed
managed
Me,
to
yeah.
get Danny Filth to cameo in it.
I know. He messaged me before, obviously, like we were always talking because he's one of my best friends. He messaged me and he goes, "Dude," I was like, "What?" He's like, "You'll never guess who we've got in the new film as a cameo." I was like, "Who?" He's like, "Danny Filth." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" He's like, "No, honestly, like, yeah, like," and he said he's like awesome as well. He's really nice, and I was like, because he knows how much of a big Cradle of Filth fan I am.
Yeah.
So
You
he's
did-
like, "Yeah, dude, don't worry, he's really nice." So
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good guy, which is cool.
and you didn't want to sort of pop down and pretend to be a stagehand or anything just to meet him.
No, he told me after the fact.
Ah.
'Cause he was so busy, and then he messaged me and told me after, because I did say to him, "Dude, you should have told me. I would have came down." Do you know what I mean? And do it. But yeah, I was in shock when he told me that. I was like, "That's so cool, man."
Yeah.
He's getting up there. Yeah, he's one of those guys who's just can do everything. You know, he's making movies. His band In Search of Sun are just incredible. He's a great drummer. He's a really great musician. He's a good singer. He's great at writing. He's just one of those people that annoys everyone.
Yeah.
The ones that are really good at everything they touch.
Yeah.
And it's great when you see your friends doing this, but also in the back of your mind, you're like, "You bastard. You bastard." 'Cause he's just so talented. Do you know what I mean? Like, at the same time. But yeah, no.
Awesome.
Wicked.
Yeah, no, I couldn't believe it when I read that. He put it up on Facebook, I think, or whatever. But yeah, that was so cool. Do we have any news? I don't think I have any news. Not particularly.
Fuck, I really wanted to introduce Ronnie. Damn it. Ronnie!
Well, Ronnie's for the
I know.
not for
I
the news
know.
bit.
I
Yeah.
just like. Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
just like listening to Ronnie.
Running.
You can interest. You can introduce them anyway. Yeah, when we get to the main subject,
Yeah.
if you want.
Sounds. What an honor. I feel honored. What a privilege. Thank you.
No
I
problem.
don't
No
have any
news?
news. Well, the annoying thing is that all the football games were cancelled today for COVID stuff. So that's quite worrying because once it starts to creep into stuff like that, that's when it starts affecting other stuff. You know what I mean? When people can't do the stuff or watch things that they used to, sort of unwind. That's where it
start doing
starts to
crack.
affect people.
I know.
Yeah,
Start doing
Yeah,
crack.
got to be careful.
Yeah,
The
no,
football was off,
it's
and
just
then we started a podcast. See what happens. This is
Yeah.
why you need the football to go ahead.
we yeah. Well, I was just going to say it's just going crazy at the moment, isn't it? Though, like there's been spikes before where because to start with, I didn't know anybody who had COVID. The first wave or second wave, really. But there has been a spike or two where I've known a few more people who've had it. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people have got it at the moment, which is crazy.
London's like in a state of emergency or something in it tonight, or I don't know, Sudan, whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Sudan.
Oh, by the way,
That is it.
we're not supposed to say that word. The
What?
word beginning with C, because I don't know. Apparently, the algorithm doesn't go near your videos if you say that word. So,
Really?
Yeah.
But we're all right saying cunt.
You can say that, which is fine.
Okay, that's good. That's
You can say one C word. But
Oh dear. So I don't even know if there's been any new albums out because I haven't been to work, so I didn't really listen to much other than at work.
Well, there has been one, but I'm speaking about it later on in the video. I won't give anything away.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
do you want to go into the main topic then? Start the quiz, Jacob. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think we
quiz
should
it
do a
up.
lot more drinking
Yeah.
as well.
Well,
Yeah,
while we're at it,
I'm gonna do a shot.
Yay! I might go get
I'm
my
gonna do a
Baileys.
shot.
Michaela has commented saying, yes, she's got COVID there. I did hear about that, Michaela. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, it's a TARDIS.
Oh, is that Doctor Who?
Yeah, hope you're doing okay, Michaela.
That's tart. Jesus.
I need to finish my.
Oh, this is a disaster already. But
I was thinking the other day, I'm going to buy a fridge for this room so I don't have to go all the way downstairs for beer.
No, that's a good idea.
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
Nicely over there.
That's a great idea.
Well, when you're, there's a lot of apple juice in this still. I don't want to just neck it to put beer in it. Hang on, I don't need to. I can just drink from the bottle. Oh no, we're doing a shot. I don't want to do a shot. I'm gonna get a bottle. I've got a new drinking game idea.
Come on, man.
So, as I said, I have Trooper.
Nice.
You both probably know they have album covers or single covers on the top.
Yes.
On
I didn't know that.
on the cap. Oh, okay. Well, they do. So if you can guess what single is on the cap, I have to drink. If you can't guess, you have to drink.
A single? You mean a single they've released that's had a cover? Yeah.
Yeah, any single.
So
there's a lot of singles. One guess as well.
Wasted Years.
Nope.
Fear of the Dark.
Nope. Drink. There we go.
What was it?
What was it?
Stranger in a Strange Land. Can we get this to show? Not really.
That would not have been even in my top 10 guesses of Maiden singles.
Well, I've got 3 more Troopers here, so... I need to find a bottle opener. I was meant to do this before we started.
Yeah, I'll apologise now to everyone watching for, first of all, thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this for the first time, then go check out the podcast. Obviously, we do that as sort of a normal pre-recorded audio thing. Obviously, this is just our Christmas special. So if we do mess up, or if our volumes ain't right, if you can't hear us, you can't see us, just let us know in the chat. And I apologise for the calamity that will be the next 2 hours.
It's all good.
It'll be funny, if not anything else.
My kangaroo balls.
I thought that was a butt plug.
No, it's kangaroo balls. Bottle opener.
What the hell?
From Australia, it is actual kangaroo balls. It's not just.
Say, they come from India or what?
No, it's just pretending. It's not even. Yeah. You get what I mean. Maybe I can put it up here. No, I'm not going to put it anywhere. Put it over here. When you are. Another comment from Scooby. Ronnie, Jacob has to do 10 shots to introduce Ronnie.
You
But,
can't say his name without doing 10 shots.
oh well. How about if I just down a can instead?
Yeah, do it, man.
I'll go. Get
I'm
a couple of
excited.
cans.
I'm excited.
Downing
for
a
this quiz.
can. All right. You can probably still hear
I'm
us.
excited.
Probably just
What
can't
do we
talk.
do? Like, because obviously it's me versus you, right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to do, loser drinks or whatever. Because
Yeah.
we're gonna see who's the best.
Yeah.
Who's
But
the
I
best
don't
at
know.
download.
I don't know if you want. Yeah. If he wants us like writing it down as we go as well or not, we'll have to.
I could hear
we'll see.
everything, so that conversation wasn't wasted. So right, okay. So I'm gonna literally tell you guys. You're gonna have to write down your answers, so I don't have to keep track myself.
Okay.
Either do that on
Okay.
notepad or pencil and paper.
Okay.
Have a pen and the back of a shopping list.
Or some rounds are going to be like 1 point. For example, like the album covers, we're going to go in staged, but you got to buzz in for that.
Buzz.
We'll discuss that
Oh.
before we start the round.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just tell you how it goes as we go through. It's fine.
Okay. I'll lean on here.
Okay. I've got to find.
Yeah. I keep knocking my microphone.
I've got some paper. Woo! Right, I'm all good.
I'm all good. Hang on. I can have it over here. It's
I'm
a
all
good job I've
I'm
got.
excited.
It's a good job I've got like probably 4 or 5 old shopping lists up here, just in case I run out of paper. Loser has to. So, Scooby has said the winner has to buy him dinner, and the loser has to wash his balls.
Yeah. I don't want to do either of those things. Do you have to have dinner with him, or do you just buy him the
I
dinner?
was just thinking that. I mean, I just have to send it to his house.
Send him a Greg's. He'll be fine. Right, what we starting with then?
We're starting with Jacob introducing the main event topic thing.
The quiz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting
right.
with Ronnie. Ronnie.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Runners.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah, with
introduce
you.
the quiz?
Ronnie, tell me, are you drinking with us? I think that.
he's drinking.
I think there might be like a 30-second delay on. Oh no,
Yeah.
down that can. Yeah, there might be a 30-second delay on Facebook. I'm not sure.
He's probably drinking Lucozade. That's all he drinks. Bit of Lucozade action. Right, let's do it, shall we? First quiz.
Hang on, he's downing. Oh, he doesn't.
Oh my god!
Ronnie said he doesn't
Yeah.
drink. That's fair, man. I drink lots.
Okay.
Right, let's do this.
So what am I saying? I'm all gassed up. Welcome to the quiz. Ronnie, take us away. I don't know.
Sing for me, devil!
Oh, sing for me down now. There you go.
Oh, Billy's with us. Billy's here. Billy Morgan, the our friend.
The snowboarder or the
not
postman?
The postman, not the snowboarder.
Okay.
I think it. I assume it's.
I didn't mean to sound so
oh.
disappointed.
Oh no, not that one.
Yeah, he just said Jacob's the quizmaster and Ronnie. I'm getting used to saying Ronnie now instead of reading Scooby. He's saying Jacob's, you're a ledge, and Billy has asked where my Christmas jumper is. I keep reading his name. I know it's Bill. I don't know why I keep reading Billy, but I know it's probably fine. But yeah,
great.
it's weird. It's weird saying Billy all the time. I don't actually own one,
Ignore
and I
this cat.
forgot.
Ignore this cat cleaning its butthole in the background. I'm sorry.
Oh, I need to go and click that.
Stop cleaning your butt camera. All right, here we go.
Here we
Do that.
go. You're just in time
There
for
we
the quiz,
go.
Bill.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay then, chaps. Are you ready for the quiz?
I'm ready, mate.
Yeah.
I am
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so first round is guess the year of the lineup. I should say disclaimer, this is by poster, so it does not include any last minute lineup changes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Cool.
Right then. First question. On the Friday, System of a Down headlined the main stage. On the Saturday, Biffy Clyro headlined the main stage. And on the Sunday, Aerosmith headlined the main stage. Which year did that happen? I'll give you like 5-10 seconds to think about it.
Yeah,
I'm done already.
I don't know.
Oh, Simon, straight in there.
Aerosmith. Wasn't that the year with Rage Against the Machine? I'm gonna go to yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
Question 2. On the Friday night, you had MCR. On the Saturday night, you had Linkin Park. And on the Sunday night, you had Iron Maiden. What year did this happen?
Got it. I think.
Yep, done.
You
A
good?
Sunday night Iron Maiden. No, I'm not good.
Ooh.
Can you say them again? My Chemical Romance on the Friday.
MCR Friday, Linkin Park Saturday, Maiden on the Sunday.
Friday. Oh yes, I know what that. What? I know I don't. I think I got that wrong, but I'm gonna keep it as it is.
Right, year 3. Friday, you had Kiss. Saturday, you had The Offspring. And on the Sunday, you had quite the controversial band, Lost Prophets. What year did this happen?
No, that one.
And also, side quest,
Side quest.
where's your boy's thoughts lay on Lost Prophets? Still listen? Never listen again?
I feel really bad for everyone else that's in that band because you know
Same.
what? They were awesome.
Well, the
And
first
it's
album was
such
anyway.
a shame that one person could, obviously he's like the main singer, but it's so bad. Like I feel so sorry for the other guys. They were doing really well, making a proper career out of it. I feel so sorry for just the rest of the people. Absolutely ruined their career. So
That album
terrible.
was incredible, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just
Obviously, track 9 was the best. Like, everyone knows that.
Track 9.
Was it for sure?
What is that?
Ah, for sure.
What was that?
That was a
Fake
good
Sound of
song.
Progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, you
track
didn't like
9.
Start Something? Start Something was awesome.
Oh,
The
no.
second one was great.
I never listened to it. I'm the one album
Of
guy.
course you didn't. You're the one album guy.
it was great. But for me, Fake Sound of Progress was just, there's the album of my youth.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Cool. Right. Okay. Anyway, so year 4. Are you ready? On
Yeah.
the Friday, we had Blackstone Cherry. On the Saturday, we had Enter Shikari. And on the Sunday, we had Limp Bizkit. For you eagle-eyed download listeners out there,
What?
you may recognize that this may not have been main stage headliners. What year did this happen?
Fuck off. Oh, I said I wasn't going to
Terrible.
swear.
Terrible.
I don't remember. Can you say them again then? I'm confused.
I can. So Friday night, you had a Blackstone Cherry.
Yeah.
On Saturday, you had
Blackstone
Cherry.
On Blackstone Cherry.
On
You've got to
the
say them all. You've got to say them all like a northerner now. You've got to say all of them, the rest of them like that.
On to Saturday night, you had Enter Shikari. And on to Sunday, you had Limp Bizkit. That went a bit Scottish towards the end.
I'm Welsh in the middle.
And a bit Welsh.
Jesus
There we go.
Christ.
You had that all dialect.
I wasn't even listening then because you were making me laugh so much. Oh, never mind.
Blackstone Chair, Enter Shikari, and Limp Bizkit, lad.
I've just taken a massive guess at that one.
All right.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Right, and the next one. The final year guess, boys. Friday night, you had Slipknot. Saturday night, you had Iron Maiden. Surprise, surprise. And Sunday, you had Rammstein. What year did this take place?
Yep.
Say that again.
On the Friday, you had Slipknot. Saturday, you had Maiden. And on the Sunday, you had Rammstein. These were at main stage.
That's the only one that's thrown me off. I got the ones before you even said the second one. And now that's the only one that I'm genuinely stuck on.
I'm going to take that as
So what was it?
bonus.
Slipknot Friday.
Yep. Maiden
Maiden.
Maiden Saturday, Rammstein Sunday.
Oh, I think I know what that is.
And that, gentlemen, is the first round.
I don't know if I've got any of them right.
I don't know what format you want to do this. I don't know if you want to go through the answers now or whether you want to move on to the next round and then we'll just do the answers at the end of the quiz. What's the best format? I have no preference. What do the listeners want?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Well, Lonesome Lenny has said that the weather's dank and it's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit in Boston. He's got no preference, though, as to whether we read out the answers now or carry on.
I think we could do it round by round. We don't do it all at the end. I think we should do it round by round.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We should do them now, definitely.
I'll crack open another
Let's
beer
do
then.
it.
Okay, then. So, first question. So, on the Friday, you had System. On the Saturday, you had Biffy. And on the Sunday, you had Aerosmith. Simon, what did you go with?
2017.
And Adam?
2012.
2017 was the right answer.
And you are okay.
You will be responsible for tracking your own points as well.
Oh, that's fine.
Uh,
Yeah.
Do it yourself. Year 2, you're MCR on the Friday, Lincoln Park on the Saturday, and Maiden on the Sunday. Mr. Cox, what year?
I put 2007.
Ooh, Mr. Bond,
2007.
Oh, fuck yeah.
2007. Well done, gents.
What
I like
threw
the fact
me?
that second Simon said 2007, you were like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
you
knew-
are my confirmation man.
Yeah. Well, I knew Iron Maiden played in 2007, but I thought they played on a Saturday. And when you said them on a Sunday, I was like, oh, shit. Is that wrong?
That for me was the best Maiden performance that I've seen at Download.
Mine too, I think. Yeah.
It was absolutely fantastic. They were that night. Brilliant.
I can't
Yeah.
remember it.
I can't remember it, but I think I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Year 3 then. So on the Friday you had Kiss, Saturday you had The Offspring, and on the Sunday you had Lost Prophets. What year did this happen?
Who's that too?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Cox.
Oh, me, 2008.
Mr. Bond.
2008.
Nailed it. Well done, boys.
Damn, I thought that one would catch him out.
Right then, the curveball
That's
then.
the only time Offspring have ever headlined, I think, isn't it?
I think so, and I'm gutted that I didn't get to go that year. Offspring are like one of my favourite bands. Love them.
Mm.
Gutted. Year 4 then. So this was the curveball. This was actual second stage headliners. So on the Friday you had Blackstone Cherry. On the Saturday you had Enter Shikari. And on the Sunday you had Limp Bizkit. What year did this happen, Mr. Bond?
This is a difficult one because this was a year I didn't go. I know it.
Oh, well, I got it wrong then.
I want to say 2014.
Mr. Cox?
2010.
Oh, both so 2013.
Oh,
See, I let a little goose egg in there for you as well, because the next one is Friday you had the Slipknot, Saturday you had Maiden, and on the Sunday you had Rammstein. What year was it?
2013.
Yeah, you nailed it.
2013.
2013. There you
Yeah.
go. Well done, chaps.
Oh, I actually
I'm
did
the winner.
Okay.
You're the loser. Do a shot.
Shots.
Well, I got 3. I thought you only had 3 as well.
I got 4.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got the first one right.
Oh, well, I didn't really want to do a shot.
Well, you're going to have to do one, mate.
Yeah.
Look, I'll
Scooby.
even do one with you. I'll
Right.
do one with you,
Yeah. Okay. Well,
even though I won.
Take him on for the team. Take him on for the team.
Yeah, we'll do one together.
Ronnie has just commented saying, I'm texting Simon the answers. I want him to lose. My balls need cleaning.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
I have my old coffee cup, so I got some coffee in the bottom and put some Baileys in it. So I've now got a Bailey's coffee.
Ooh,
winner, innit?
baby. All right. All right. Are you ready, Ad?
So I went and got myself some passion fruit sours because I don't want to be doing any
Ooh.
really strong stuff.
No,
At a 40%
of course not.
spirit. There wasn't much else.
I'm probably not waking up until tomorrow afternoon after tonight.
Oh, I was
We'll
going
see.
to say about the in the intro about us going for a carvery tomorrow because of
I
your
completely forgot about
carvery debacle. If that's the right word. Last
Ah.
weekend. Well, we have our shots. Do you want to tell people about your carvery?
that. That was disgusting. So this is going to set the cat amongst the pigeons, but I don't like gravy. I don't know how you feel about this, Simon. I don't know if you feel strongly on this, but I don't like
I
gravy.
feel like we should just eject you from the conversation straight away, like now.
Oh, wow. Oh,
No,
wow.
I'm joking.
It's-
As long as you have a valid reason behind it.
I like tasting the food that's on my plate. And I'll get down to this. So ordered a carvery from this place in our town. And I was super excited about it. I was like, I really want to treat myself to some nice food. So I got an Uber Eats, I ordered it. And you go through all your choices, and at the bottom it says, do you want gravy? And I was like, fuck no, I don't want gravy. It gets delivered to my house, and I open it up, and to my surprise, not happy surprise, it's absolutely fucking coated in gravy, and it is absolutely disgusting. How you guys eat fucking roast dinner with gravy on, I have no idea. Yorkshires go soggy, everything just tastes of gravy, the meat tastes of gravy, the veg tastes of gravy. You can't taste anything else apart from gravy. It's horrid. But I did get a full refund, so kudos Uber Eats, and if you guys ever get a sponsor, thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. So do well. I've got a story about a carvery because I was a meat eater until I went for a carvery like 2 years ago, and it was so disgusting that now I'm a pescatarian.
What?
'Cause I was just
Pescatarian.
eating it, just going, I'm so done with meat. This is horrific. It
Yeah.
was like the worst carvery I've ever had. Like it was horrible. And after that, I was like, "Do you know what?
Right?
This has pushed me over the edge now. I was teetering anyway, but that's it. I'm done."
Yeah.
So now I'm a pescatarian, and that was all thanks to having a horrible carvery.
What's a
See, I always
pescatarian?
think
I've never heard of it.
fish eater, in it? Is it fish?
Yeah, so I eat fish, but I don't eat meat.
Okay. Cool.
But you still eat dairy, don't you? Like eggs and milk and shit.
Well, I'm I'm slightly lactose intolerant. Whenever I have milk or cheese,
Oh,
I
you
had a
shit yourself
camembert.
as well. I do.
Oh, mate,
It's
if I have
all good,
a
mate. I shit
camembert, I will
myself.
have a camembert because I like it so
Isn't
much.
that a download issue though? It's like when you go for a
And-
cheeseburger. Do you look at a cheeseburger, right, and go through the same line of thought that I do, right? I look at a cheeseburger at download and I go, "Fuck, that would taste amazing," but shit, I'm gonna have to get up early in the morning to deal with that issue because I don't want to queue.
You know what? I do it anyway. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'll have that. I know I'm going to suffer for it, but it's worth it. So it's fine.
Imodium is your friend, my friend. Imodium is your friend. I just stack myself.
Adam,
Hello.
have you done your shot?
Yes. I was waiting for you.
Oh.
So I was just, I'm going to fucking do it anyway.
Oh, yeah. Cheers then. Yeah. Well, cheers, everyone else.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. It's good. I see you, Scooby, saying you're going to have some sweaty testes next year. Well, I haven't lost yet. That's only the first round out of 4. So, I mean, it's honestly, I was expecting Simon to be kicking my ass already. But so I'm quite surprised.
It is only round 1. Round 2 album covers, boys. So this is where it could potentially become unfolded.
This is going to be.
Yeah,
this is the round
this is
I've been
gonna be
dreading.
a good one.
This is the round I've been dreading.
So,
So
hang on a sec. We've just
Go.
had Melanie. Is it Bowden or Bowden? Is that your mum, Simon?
That's my mum.
Yeah.
I
just come in the
shit
chat.
myself when you said Melanie. Then go on.
Yes. Hello and welcome. She said, "Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I was busy." I did say earlier, if you wanted to chat with any of us specifically, Simon is over doing our Twitch, or Jacobs is doing YouTube. But you can stay here if you want and chat to me. It's up to you.
No, don't talk to him. He's a weirdo.
Cool.
He's a
Yeah, I
freak.
just wanted to stop it there. But yeah, you can carry on, Jacobs.
Okay. Do you want to just carry on just chatting shit for another 10 seconds? I just need to check something.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry,
well, I
sorry.
don't know how I feel about this because the last time when we done a test version of this, it was really hard. So I don't know what he's got in store for us. I think we might struggle with this one.
I think you might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what he did before. Sorry, are you going to
Go on,
explain
carry
it?
on. No. You carry on. You carry on.
Yeah, so what he did, just to show us what we're going to be doing, is he sort of made the image very, very blurry, and there was 3 stages of blurriness, and you get more points if it's, more points if you get it while it's blurrier, and then it sort of gets clearer as it goes, but you get less points. And I just want to say I got it at its most blurriest, but that's because I've known him for such a long time. I just knew it was going to be Appetite for Destruction that he'd test it on. So yeah, this was going to be fun, I think, and you can play along as well. He'll put it up on the screen, which is
I'll go
cool.
nice and slow.
I know.
Okay.
Then. Right. So you guys can see ready for a quiz. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right then. So you're going to get 3 phases. Obviously, phase 1, I'll give you both a chance to answer. You get 3 points. Phase 2, 2 points. Phase 3, you get 1 point. If you do commit to a guess, you do not get to guess for the rest of that album cover. So if you buzz in on 3, you go in 3 points. But if you don't get it right, you're out. And then the other person can then go 2, can even go 1 and take the safe one if it's safe.
This is good. How many have we got?
Do you want? Is it first to buzz?
You've got,
Sorry.
okay, so you got 5 rounds. So you
Yeah.
got 5 different album covers. And yeah, first to buzz. I don't know how you guys want to do that.
Can we just
on the
say
fly.
I'm going to try and guess for this one, and then we can both have
You
a go if we want to.
You
Yeah.
can be
Like, give me
amicable
1
about it,
sec.
or you can be extreme about it. It's completely up to you.
Ronnie has said, of course, it's going to be puddle of mud because it'll be blurry.
Ah, I like it, Ronnie. I miss that trick. Whoops.
Yes, very good, Ronnie. I made that joke, the same joke, a little while ago. It's a good joke. There are some jokes that just never get old, but there are some I absolutely hate now. What is it? Yeah. So, what is a joke that got very old and boring quickly, and why is it this one?
Why?
Well, no, that's the
Or
joke.
what joke?
People
is that the
people will
joke?
say like, what's the best Slipknot album and why is it Iowa, sort of thing. And I hate that. It just got
Ah,
boring, so I made the joke.
with
It was
ya.
a self acknowledging joke or something like whatever it is.
Do you want to hear my favourite joke of all time?
Go on.
Nail it.
A man walks into a bar. Ouch.
Fucking brilliant.
The greatest. It's the greatest joke of all time. It will never get
Wow.
old.
Can we
That
do
was
the
sound
quiz now,
test
please?
time, wasn't it? Okay then. Are you ready?
What?
Album covers.
Hey,
Album covers.
that's one of the best jokes that never gets old.
Album covers. What bum covers?
No, when someone says something really loud and you go, "What?"
Yeah.
Hey?
Well, I'm
Oh,
getting
that as
getting a
well.
bit deaf. Hey.
Do what?
Oh, I think I'm getting a bit too close to the microphone here. I apologise if I'm loud too. Go for it. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Please work. Can you see that?
Oh my lord! Are you kidding me? That is mental.
This is for 3 points.
Well, I know. Yeah.
What?
I'm not going to give it away, am I?
Oh, hang on. I'm writing it down. I mean, of course, that is.
Do you want to hazard? Would you like to hazard a guess at 3 points, or would you like to see the next?
I would like to guess.
I ain't even touching that.
Yeah.
I would like to guess,
Oh.
but I think I don't know if you're fucking with me.
What I might do, in fact, is if you guess, I'm gonna hold it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it, and then we'll go through, and then the other person can guess at whatever round they decide to come in at,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there. So there's no.
Well,
real
this
skip.
this could be. I'm gonna guess. This could be dangerous, but is it Appetite for Destruction again? Like I said a minute ago.
No.
Oh, fuck off! I thought I was.
Yes.
Okay.
Senor Cox, you're out.
All right, go on then.
Yeah.
Simon, the show is yours, my friend.
Have a guess right here. Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
No,
you
it's not.
dickhead!
Yes,
I know
I
exactly
know
what
what
that
it
is.
is.
Here we
I know
go.
what it is.
Here we go.
Yes.
Do you
I
want
want to take a guess.
Go for it.
It is Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast.
Yeah.
Ta-da! That's 2 points for Simon Bond.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
If
that
you
was
haven't
good.
guessed already, I'm quite competitive. I'm a proper trash talker, so just prepare yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've now got levels of so I had to deal with transparency issues, but we're good. You ready for the next one, boys?
Yeah.
Album
I'm
cover
ready.
number 2.
Oh, Jesus.
This is for 3 points.
What the hell?
No, I'm not touching that one.
I know what it is.
Do you?
Just by looking at it.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I'm not touching that, mate.
You're passing.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's too much. That's too much. We got to go one more.
Next phase.
Oh, I want to guess.
Oh, Mr. Bond, straight in there. Go for it.
It is Corn Issues.
Nice.
Oh, I feel like I should have done more of these now. Okay.
We do some more.
So,
Yeah, we do another
is that-
episode. Just full of these.
Yeah, all right.
'Cause, I mean, yeah, this is good. This is awesome. I'm enjoying this.
So that's 4 points for Simon off of this round, correct?
Yeah.
2 for 2. All right then, chaps. Are you ready for the next one?
I mean, I guess I have to get some 3-pointers.
Yeah, come on, Ad.
Yeah.
Now you fucked. I can't even remember what this one is.
What
I
the
think-
hell is that?
I think I know, but I don't want to guess.
I have an idea, but I don't want to waste it now if it's not, because
Yeah.
it might be if Adam's on the
We're
same
probably
wavelength
we've
as
probably
me.
got the same one.
I think I've got a feeling there's going to be a round 2 battle going on there. Remember, whoever buzzes in first. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, did we just say the word buzz? Oh no.
No,
I got it.
whoever-
I know. I got
Oh,
it.
it's coming.
Me, buzz.
I got it.
Mr. Cox was in there first.
That's hybrid theory.
Ta-da!
Okay, that was not my guess when it was first that blurry.
Did you think Kill Switch? The end of Heartache? Not the end
No,
of Heartache.
I
with the
thought
heart
it
in the
looked
middle.
like that Hoobastank album with a white cover.
Oh, the
Yeah.
reason? Was it the reason?
The Reason, that's what I thought it
Was
was.
it the reason? Right then, your next bit of album art. Here we go. Oh, Simon Bond. I saw the hand go up there, but then he's put the hand back down. Does he want to go in?
Yeah,
for
I
the
know
art?
the artist, but I can't remember the whole album title.
Oh, he's got the artist, but he hasn't got the album title.
I don't know that one at all, I don't think.
Look at the thinking on their faces. I feel like I'm David Attenborough now, just like focus.
I know it, but I don't know. I can't remember the album name.
All right, gents, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to shout in if you want to go for this, or we'll go to round or
I'm
phase 2.
just going to drink.
No, wait. I know it, but I don't know the album. What's the album called?
Who's the artist?
It's,
I might be able to help you. I mean, it might be able to help me, even.
One left. Are you going for it, Si? Or are we going to skip on?
I'm
Oh,
not going to get the next one because I know the
it's torn.
artist,
He's
but
torn.
I can't think of the album title. Go on.
Moving on to second one. That helps a lot. That.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Did that even change?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, I have no
Trialed
idea.
many a time in previous testing.
Looks a bit
Okay,
like,
well,
looks a bit like Luigi with Mario's hat on.
There'll be no half points given out for bands.
no, okay, well, I'll say it now because I can't remember the name of that album, but it's definitely Marilyn Manson. But the album is Spooky Kids, or I can't remember. I can't remember.
If you're happy, I'll let it go to the next one. If you're happy for Mr. Cox to have that advantage of information. There you go. That's your last one, boys.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. Lest we forget.
Stories for Scary Children, something. It's something like that.
Are you ready?
I don't know why I can't think of it.
I want to put you out your misery.
Please. Smells like children. That's it. I knew it was
Smells
children
like
something.
children on an episode where we've just talked about lost profits. Eh? There you go.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
keep
knew, I,
the
knew,
tone
I
good.
knew it was Manson. I knew it was.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I couldn't remember the friggin' name of the album.
I don't think I
Glad
ever
I
knew.
got you boys on one.
that one.
I'm glad I got you boys on one. Okay, so we're on to album cover number 4.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Is this number 4? I think it's number 4. Or is this number 5? I don't know.
I haven't got a clue with that one.
This is number 5, dude.
Oh, is it number 5? Oh,
It is number 5.
Oh, yeah. This
Oh.
is in honor of you two. Ooh,
Honor of Us.
ooh.
Oh, is that going to be like? Yeah, I think I know what that's going to. I don't know, but I don't know.
No clue.
not a clue.
Simon, you good to skip on?
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is
that
quite
could- that-
difficult. It is
That
quite
could be a lot. That could be a lot.
There we go.
That could
Phase number
still
2.
be a lot.
It could. You're right.
Ah,
I mean, are we identifying the orange glow in the middle?
no, not at all.
No, not at all.
No.
I reckon. I'm going to take a guess here because. Oh, hang on. Am I going to take a guess?
You need
Or,
to-
Ad, if you want to catch up with me, you're going to have to, because if
Yeah.
you get a 1, you're still going to
That's what I'm
lose.
thinking. Oh, what is it called? Yes. No, is it called that? I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to buzz and take a guess. I think
Well, then.
that is Funeral for a Friend's second album, Confessions. Is it Confessions? Is that what it's called?
Nah, mate. You're off.
Oh, okay.
You're off. Sorry. I take it you don't want to hazard a guess side. We'll move on to the next.
Yeah,
Next
I
one.
can't. I can't.
Raunchy.
Oh!
fuck. Fuck's sake.
Oh my god, dude, that's incredible. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not going to get it because I know who the band is, but I cannot remember what this album's called.
I remember.
You know what it is.
But I think we both know it that it is the greatest band that's ever
Yeah.
come to fruition. Raunchy.
So there's
But I
no
cannot
points
remember-
given. But
I
Cox,
cannot
did you
remember the.
want to take a guess at the album cover?
Death Pop Romance.
Oh, where didn't it go? There we go.
Oh.
Discord Electric.
Ah,
And there you go.
Well,
There's your
Death
album
Pop
cover.
Romance then. Okay. Oh, no,
I
I feel
don't know.
silly. I said that with such confidence as well. I was like, yeah, I know that.
Well, you got it. It was
Of course.
raunchy, I guess.
Yeah.
But there you go,
Yeah,
chaps.
still.
There's your album covers round done.
Cool. That was cool.
That
And
was
I
cool.
scored
Ad,
2.
Do
Hello.
another shot.
Oh, fuck. Yes, good idea.
I'll do another one. I don't know why I'm winning all these games, but I'm still doing shots.
Whoa. Oh, you closed the stream.
My-
That's
Yeah,
fine.
there's no longer a need to. I guess I could just stream. Do you guys need the quiz bit up, or are you happy for me just not to bother streaming that bit now? Because it's
No,
just
it's fine.
questions
You
now.
can turn it off if you want.
Yeah.
Turn it off if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go full screen.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, then. Let's
There
have
you
this
go.
shot.
Come on. Come on, man.
Oh,
Let's shot it up. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well,
Cheers, everyone.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Crimbo. Where did you get that jumper from?
I bought it from Next 3 years ago. In the sale, it cost me a £5. Absolute bargain.
And it still works. That's insane.
And mate, still the same battery as well and everything. And it's-
What?
yeah, mate. Yeah.
You've heard it there. Get your jumpers from Next.
Yeah,
They
good
work.
little
Nice.
badger there. Right then, boys. So we are 50% of the way through the quiz. Have you enjoyed yourself so far?
Yes.
No.
Oh well, fuck me. That's great,
No.
isn't it? All right,
No,
then, boys.
I've enjoyed it, but the thing I've enjoyed most is beating Adam. That's the thing I've enjoyed the most. Feels great.
There was never really any doubt that you were going to beat me because you are far more intelligent.
Whoa, man, we're only 50% of the way through. Don't be so defeatist. It's all good.
Yeah,
mean-
everyone loves a comeback, man. Don't worry.
They do. I'm gonna run around this room and do a sports training montage.
Oh yes.
To raunchy as well.
I love
But
it.
yeah, I
well,
just really want to wash Ronnie's balls.
Oh,
You're on course.
Yeah.
All right then, chaps. So we've now got guests of the year. So previously we had guests of the year of the lineup. Now we've got guests of the year of certain events that happen at Download.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
What you said about that?
okay.
Are you ready, lads? This contains 5 questions. So just write them down. In what year did Joey Jordison famously drum for Metallica?
Easy peasy.
What I
Yeah.
break you in.
Cool.
Good?
Your mum is
Okay.
really cheering you on, Simon. On my stream, three options, 3 choices to watch us,
Yeah.
and she's just giving me shit.
Is that Simon's mum?
Yeah.
What's Simon's mum's name?
Melanie?
Oh, I've not had good experience with Mel's. You're right, Mel.
Oh, Bill.
She'd probably end up getting a load of these because whenever I came back from Download, I told her every detail of what happened. She probably knows as much about Download as we do.
Let's get her on Discord, isn't it? Let's
Are-
get her involved.
Are you playing
Mel,
along?
get on.
Are you playing along with the quiz as well? Is it Mel? Is it rude to say Mel? Jacob didn't ask. He doesn't need to ask.
No.
I always short people's names. It's a terrible habit. of
Yeah, no,
mine.
everyone calls her Mel, so
Cool.
it's fine. I mean, I don't call her Mel, but yeah.
Is it weird? Is that weird hearing people calling her
No.
Mel? No.
No.
She said Mel's okay. Yeah, all the way from Alabama, and then come on, Simon in capitals. No, wait, no. Yeah, just give me shit.
I'm gonna
Never mind.
kill him. Right, let's do this.
Go mum support. Right, anyway, okay. So now we're moving on to guess the year. So question 2. What year did Guns N' Roses play a mind-blowing 3.5-hour set?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
sorry,
wouldn't
chaps,
say
I had to be
mind-blowing.
biased.
Yeah, I would say it.
mind blowing, but yeah.
Simon.
I
what
mean,
you say?
I did
Simon,
completely stop watching them and then go watch Thy Art Is Murder in the small tent. But yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure doing your podcast. I shall now leave. It was like my childhood dreams come true. I got emotional. Okay, question
No, they
3.
were good. They're real good. They're real good.
Mate, it ended after 3.5 hours, and I turned around to Adam. I said, "Is that it?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's not enough. I want more. I want more." It's great. Okay, so what year did Baby Metal join Dragon Force on stage and play "Gimme Chocolate"?
Yeah, I've got something down. Don't know if it's right.
Something's better than nothing. Looking at you, Simon.
Yeah, I think I know. I think I've got that one.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Machine Head once managed to trigger 29 circles of hell? I think me and you may have been involved in this. Possibly not this year, but what year did this happen? So, in what year did Machine Head trigger 29 circle pits at Download Festival?
Hmm.
Man, I would have shit myself if I was there. I don't like them.
You don't like Machine Head?
Nah, big ass circle pits, mate. When you got like great ass hairy bikers running around and shit. I think
Oh,
you and Adam talked about it on an episode when we got stuck between.
Well,
the
we
Machine
talked
Head.
about that
Circle
circle
pits.
pits look really intimidating from the outside, but when you're in one,
Yeah.
it's literally just everyone doing the conga. That's essentially what it is, yeah. And it's very rare in a pit you ever actually get up to running speed. It's normally just people are just shuffling behind each other. It's very rare that you actually finally get up to like a speed where you can actually run. So yeah,
That's
they
right.
are very strange.
And then finally, what year did Maiden organise a Spitfire to fly over the 90,000 plus fans watching them?
Do you know? I know that Adam doesn't know this. Do you know why? Because I had to remind him that this happened when we spoke on the Maiden episode, and he's like, "Did they do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, they did."
Yeah. I think I know what year it is. Well, I think I know all of the years that Maiden played. I think. Yeah, no, I think I got it. I'm not sure.
Well, that's the round done for Guess the Year. So I'll go back to question one and we'll go off. So
Can we just talk about the
Yeah.
shit that Bill's giving you, though?
Bill's giving me shit.
Yeah, he's just saying, fucking hippie, too scared to pit.
Too scared to pit. Well, these locks. Fuck you, Bill.
Do you know what? Our group used to have a saying when we went for like big groups from Download from like 2006 to like 2010. One of our sayings was "Get in the pit or fuck off," and that's what we would have said to you if we had seen you.
I would
I
have fucked
think
off.
was it 3 Crowns where we were the only two pit in? Adam, this is.
Yeah.
But was it Axes of Evil or something? I can't remember the name of the band.
Yeah, it
but
was Axis Evil. They were the band that were
was
on
it Silhouettes?
Neighbors from Hell, and they just blew up because of it. And,
Yeah.
everyone was booking them.
Neighbours from Hell. What was that?
It was a
Good
show.
old ITV show.
This is probably going back a good 17, 18 years now.
Jesus, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Half a lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, so
YouTube it.
guess the year, right. So, question one: in what year did Joey famously drum for Metallica? Do you want to take a guess, boys? Either one of
2004.
you.
2004.
Nailed it.
Yeah, 2000.
What year did Guns N' Roses play a mind-blowing 3.5 hour set? Simon.
2018.
Yeah. What year did Baby Metal join Dragon Force on stage and play Gimme Chocolate? Adam.
I want to say 2015.
Fuck me, pulled that out of the bag. Did not expect that. Yeah, nailed it.
Damn, I went with 2016.
Whoa. Right then, Machine Head once managed to trigger 29 circle pits. What year did this happen, Simon?
2007.
That's what I
Oh,
wrote.
2012.
Was it?
2012.
Bugger.
And
I'm gonna lose.
finally, what year did Maiden organise a Spitfire to fly over 90,000 plus fans watching them? I think we're going to go with Mr. Cox.
Yeah, 2016.
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
Simon?
2013.
Yes, 2013.
Ah. Bugger.
Have we got a draw?
I got 3.
Yeah, I got 3 as well.
Oh, so how many points are you both on now going into the last round
8.
Oh, what in total?
in total?
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Be 11.
A lot.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
11. So you got 9 questions in general knowledge.
Ooh,
Flat
you can
points.
steal it, man.
So it's open. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Question 1. I thought I'd set off with a nice easy one, all right? Generalish knowledge about Download Festival. How many miles of fencing are used across the festival?
Holy
Is
shit.
it option A, 16,545 miles of fencing? Option B, 24,855 miles of fencing? Or option C, 35,250 miles of fencing?
Miles? Are you saying it's like
Miles!
25,000
I would walk.
miles?
500 miles, those sort of miles, mate. Yep. Is it 16,500, basically 25,000 or 35,000? How many miles of fencing would you walk around Download Festival?
What was A? 16.
Yeah, 16 and a half. Not that
16,
half really
25,
matters.
and What?
Yeah, pretty much 16, 25, 35. Go with that. Are we locked in,
Alright.
lads? Are we
Yeah, I
locked
got
in?
I got an answer down.
Yeah,
Okay. Question 2. Shock horror rockers Lordi won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2006.
Wow.
But with which song?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I nearly just sang it then. Straight off the bat.
Okay, all right.
Are we good?
yeah.
Yeah.
Both locked in?
Yep.
Question 3. Bruce Dickinson, Dave Mustaine, and Lemmy all appeared on which 90s quiz show?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even hazard a guess.
Got it.
I don't know, right quiz, and I might come back to that.
I can go over any of these at the end if you like. Question 4. Which Iron Maiden song comes next in this sequence? Number 1, The Prowler. Number 2, The Ideas of March. Number 3, Invaders. Number 4, Where Eagles Dare. Number 5 is...
I
can go over
know.
those again if you like.
Say that again, dude.
Yeah, no worries. So
I know
which
the
Iron
pattern.
Maiden song comes next in this sequence? Prowler, The Ideas of March,
Ides.
Invader, or The Ides of March, Invaders, Where Eagles Dare, and number 5. I thought that was a typo.
I know what they all are, but I don't know what the next one is.
You guys can bury it for a second. I can come back to
Wait,
this. It's
what?
Question
What?
4.
What was the question? What was the question exactly?
Which Iron Maiden song comes next in this sequence? Prowler, The Ides of March, Invaders, Where Eagles Dare. Number 5 is, and for the sake of viewership, we'll move on to question number 5 because you guys are pondering hard. Okay, number 5. Just to ease it up a little bit. What brand of wrestling is brought to download? Is it A, NXT, B, SmackDown, C, Raw? Let me know once you're locked in.
I'm changing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, question number 6. When was the Zippo Encore stage introduced to download? Was it A, 2010? Was it B, 2012? Or was it C, 2014? Take your pick. Take your pick.
Take your pick. Yeah.
Take your pick.
That's a hard one, dude.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's a hard one. These are good questions, by the way. So I'll put that out there.
Oh, thank you, man.
I'm going to do another
appreciate
shot as well. Cheers, guys.
I
Saturday
think you
night.
should. I'm just going to.
Saturday night. Let's
Yeah.
party it up.
Why not?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Hang on, let me find my shot glass.
I'll
Oh,
pour a
right.
mug of Baileys.
We're done with it. And while
I
we're
haven't had
here,
Baileys in ages.
Mate, this is like how
Baileys, man.
anti-festive I've been. Like, this is my first bottle of Baileys this year. Normally, by now, I'm like at least 4 or 5 liters of Baileys into Christmas. But
I'm
thank you
I'm
for
a-
the festive spirit.
I'm a sherry drinker, so whenever December starts, I'm bang on the sherry, mate.
Mate, got a little
Booming it
bit of
out.
sherry, got a little bit,
Yeah.
or a bit of port. Mate.
Yeah, add. I've
Alright.
done mine.
have you done
You
yours?
do
Okay.
mate.
Cool.
I'm quite excited about question 7. Are you ready, chaps?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get your listening ears ready. Famously, in 2006, Korn's Jonathan Davis was taken ill. Heart emoji. Can you please tell how many frontmen from other bands help cover tracks on stage?
No.
So, how many different
No, I can't.
frontmen from other bands helped cover Korn's set? Don't name anything because there is a bonus points to be won on this question, gents.
Okay.
But let me know once you're happy, even.
I'm not happy, but I got an answer down.
Okay, so I've got a typo in my question here, so I now need to try and translate what this meant earlier. So just bear with me. Okay, all right. Okay,
Hold on.
so I'm currently looking for how many frontmen from other bands
Okay.
help support.
I was just jotting them down.
That's all right.
so-
Yeah, well, this might be helpful.
Yeah,
so
bonus-
see if,
you preempted
bonus
the next
point.
question.
Bonus points.
I'm going to turn
Can
my,
you list
turn
them?
my bit of paper around. No.
I think there's one that there's a few I definitely remember, and I know there was other people that sung. There's one I can't remember.
I'm gonna get
Who it was.
chastised for how I say some of these names, but hey, fuck it.
There's one I can't remember. Who is the one I can't remember?
So what I'm going to need to do here, gents, is once you're ready, is take your original answer of how many people you think covered or helped covered, and then secondly is I need that exact number and how and the names of the people who covered.
Oh, but I've
So
written
the
a number.
names.
I've written a
Let's
number
say the
down that's higher
the
than the
number will
amount.
get the number will get you a point.
Yeah.
The names could get you multiple points, depending on the amount of names you give me.
Yeah, but I've written a number that's higher than the amount of names I know.
Same.
Well, I've now given you the structure of the question.
Yeah, it makes sense. I get it, but I can't
Good
think.
luck.
I can't remember.
I think I've only got one of the people who did it.
Are you ready? You want to go for
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, famously in 2006, Jonathan Davis was taken ill. Can you please tell me how many frontmen from the bands helped cover tracks on stage? And then for
Wait, are we
bonus
giving
points,
you the answer? Or are we
Nah, not
doing-
yet. For bonus points, think about the names of the bands.
Okay.
Okay.
Which headliner had their own dedicated stage in 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the stupidest things Download have ever done.
Agreed.
And then
Absolutely ruined the entirety of the fucking festival because of it.
And finally, the last question of the quiz and the general knowledge round is which bass player ruptured a testicle on stage but continued to play? This may not have happened at Download.
Oh.
Completely random. Completely random. No logic to the question. Which bass player has ruptured a testicle on stage but has continued to play?
I don't know. What? A stupid question.
This is the last question of the quiz.
I've taken a guess. I've heard that story before, but I'm not sure if that's the person I'm thinking of.
Right. I'm going to be right back in 2 minutes. You guys think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's that
you.
the names that one. There's one name evading me for that corn thing.
Well,
and I honestly can't remember. There's a few of them that are really prevalent in my mind because I remember. And I remember
Yeah.
one of them particularly didn't know any of the lyrics and they were reading off of an auto cue thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I know. I've heard the names
it's-
many times.
There's one more. There's one more. I know there's one more.
Well,
I can't for the life of me remember who it was.
it's the opposite of me because there's only one that I've got. I'm pretty sure it's only
Oh,
one.
okay. Yeah,
I,
I might get some points if you're there, but I'm not sure if the overall number I've got is right.
yeah. I think it's higher than you think. There was like 3 that did a lot of them, but there was a few more that came on for like one song. So I
Yeah,
put
that's what I think.
a high-ish number down.
But you know what? Because you said that, you might have gotten yourself out of points there because that's actually made me change my answer.
Yeah, all right. You've won
But
this.
then again, you
no
could have said
matter
that
what.
to get me to put my answer higher.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just look through my questions quickly and see if I think I've got everything. I think so. I'm just going to go
Yeah.
grab another beer quickly.
Yeah, you go for it. Go for it.
Cool. When he gets back, I'm gonna go for a wee as well. Actually, so you need to get another beer. So, no, we'll do the answers and then have a little bit of a breather before going into the next bit.
Roger,
Lone
Roger.
Ronnie's commented quite a lot, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be washing his balls. Can I do it with a power washer though, Ronnie? Is that okay? I mean, it's still washing him.
Ronnie, I'd want that tongue. Pay minor details to the crevices of the nutsack.
What?
Don't want no power washer in there. That could be painful.
Well, that's
Jesus, mate.
but it was from far away though, isn't it?
How far is far, though,
Oh.
isn't it?
I'm gonna open another beer, and you and Simon are gonna have to guess the. Does he have? You might. I'm just having my own conversation with Ronnie here. Seriously, we've had like 64 comments on Facebook. It's awesome. Most of them is Ronnie. It's awesome.
Let's get to 69, Ronnie. Ronnie, we want 69.
Yeah, well, he said. And I couldn't remember. Does Simon have wireless headphones? Oh, did you hear a lot of that? Oh no, he has got headphones.
Right, he's going to get burr. Oh, he's got little
Yo.
AirPod thing he sticks in his ears. Look.
Yeah, I got these because when I started doing the gaming, I was like, these headphones they were hurting my ears because I've got they're like noise cancelling ones that I used when when I'm doing music and stuff. But to wear them for a long period of time, it does hurt. So I just went into HMV and I saw these Skull Candy like earpods there they were down from like 70 quid to like 30 quid. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy them and see if they're all right. But for stuff like this, it is much better. You feel
Yeah.
a bit more free. But
I
they
want to
sound
feel
like-
more free. That's not.
They sound
fair.
like crap. Like the other headphones sound incredible, but it's just so I don't have to have the cans because I've got big ears. You can't see, but my ears are huge.
Hey,
I suffer
So-
with you. I was about to say in silence, but I don't know if it is in silence when it comes to ears. But yeah,
he's got a big nose.
Gert Flappers. Yes, I may as well be Jewish, Adam. Yes.
Right, now you're back,
See,
Simon.
that's weird. Go on.
I was about to open another beer. Try and guess
Oh.
the song title. Single.
Do you know what? I'm going to go completely left field. I'm going to go bit of Blaze Bailey, Angel and the Gambler.
No.
You're in the dark.
No.
I'm pretty sure I said that last time.
You said that last.
I'm playing it safe. I'm playing it safe. I know that's a single. I know it's Maiden. I know it could have artwork.
I'll give you one more guess. It's on Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
The Mummy Fucker.
No, that's not the one.
No? Okay.
I've gone blank. But yeah,
Wasn't that your favourite Maiden album? of
it's
all
my
time?
favourite Maiden album, and I can't think of a single that come off of it. Yeah, you know the one, track 3. That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, I
That
don't
one.
think it's it.
What is it? Tell me.
The Clairvoyant. Awesome
Oh,
bass
okay.
at the beginning.
I didn't know that was an actual single. I was thinking of something else.
Before we get to the answers, can I just say as well, we were talking about the Spotify. Oh, not me, microphone. Talking about Spotify last episode a lot, and this is something I wanted to bring up. And I've not actually written it down. I've just remembered it. But Jacobs is obviously with us here. He said to me after listening to our episode that he went and checked out the Iron Maiden's new album, Senjutsu, and that's another thing that we didn't really discuss. Another thing that must be relevant is like, because of Spotify, there are people that can listen to stuff that would never have bought the album in the first place. So that is generating them more listens, more plays, more streams.
So I'm not going to do this any justice whatsoever, but after I listened to your guys' Maiden podcast about your top 10 albums, superly enjoyed it, by the way. It was probably the best episode you guys have done to date. But I listened to that, and then I was like, you guys talked about the new album and how the sound is different, or I can't remember what you guys said now.
Yeah,
but
we
there was
did. We talked
something-
about the
was it
production.
about
We
the
always do,
sound?
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I listened to the album then with that train of thought, Dream Theater drop there, but with that train of thought and that logic, that I could actually hear a lot of their older stuff. Now, I think I spoke to you about this, Adam, and I couldn't pinpoint what the older stuff was. And it's not going to come as any surprise. I'm not going to announce it now as any sort of spectacular reveal, because I still can't remember because my memory's shit. But it did sound a lot like some of their older stuff. And I think I was going back to, what did they do just before Ed the Great?
Was Dance
Before
of
Ed
Death
the Great.
before
What was that? Was
Ever the
that-
Great?
Dance of Death. That was it. Dance of Death. Dance of
Yeah.
Death or Dance of the Death? Dance of Death.
Dance of Death.
Dance of Death. There was quite a similarity between some of the tracks I heard in that and the latest Maiden album.
Yeah.
And there was quite a comparison between the two. And that was,
Nice.
I discovered that between listening to you guys actually discuss it whilst I was walking, as I told you before, Simon, on the Quantox, picking mushrooms, listening to your guys' podcast about Maiden albums.
I loved
Yeah.
it when he's like, yeah, well, I was just listening to you guys walking across the Quantox. I was like pissing myself. I was
It was
like, that's
fucking
great,
brilliant.
dude.
And I
Amazing.
met a fellow mushroom picker as well who made quite the friendship. So yeah, it was a jolly
Yeah.
old
Did
day.
he tell
for
him
me.
did he tell him to go to subscribe to the Dear Download podcast? He should have.
Subscribe, like, and share, mate. I went all the way.
You know what? The best bit
Let us
about
know in the
that
comments
podcast-
down below.
Yay!
Because you couldn't
the
find
best
it
bit about
otherwise.
that Maiden one. The best bit about that Maiden one is when I still listen back to it now because I think it's hilarious. Was my reaction when Adam said "Final Frontier," and I started pissing myself because I was like, but then I feel really bad now because I said to you, I went back after listening to it and I thought, do you know what? It's actually quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
But at the time, I was dying, man.
Right,
That was hilarious.
We ain't getting to these answers anytime soon, so I'm going to go for a wee.
Oh, can I smoke? Am I allowed to smoke on stream?
Oh well, we have been. I mean, as the Facebook rules state, we have not been promoting or consuming excessive amounts of alcohol, so we're allowed
Right.
to do that. I'm not sure what the rule on smoking is, so if the Facebook live stream drops off now, we apologise. We don't know.
Fucked.
We don't know. But yeah, no, that Maiden special was good. We're going to do other ones of those. I think we're going to do like a Metallica.
Do
we're gonna do a Metallica. Well,
Do
mate,
Guns N' Roses.
you can't do a Guns N' Roses top 10 albums.
Well, you can do top 10, but you could do top 5 and just exclude a
Yeah.
couple.
That's true. We could do that. Yeah, because I was thinking like
Or a
all
top
the big
3.
bands. All the
It'd
big
be
bands, we're going to do it.
I'll tell you what, I would be actually really interested. I'm a massive Guns N' Roses fan. I don't know if Adam's ever alleviated this to you, but
I only knew about this when you guys started going on about he knew that you put Appetite for Destruction as the.
oh mate, you
as
come
the
in my
10th
house,
sleeve.
you come in my front room, and everything is dedicated Guns N' Roses, mate. I've got, yeah. Come in my front room. If someone doesn't recognize I'm a Guns N' Roses fan, they got issues. But yeah, what would be really cool is actually to hear your guys' top 3 GNR albums, and I think lives can be included in that as well because there's.
Yeah, we could do that. Definitely. We'll do that especially for you.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Do you
GNR.
know what my
top 3.
favourite Guns N' Roses song is?
I feel
Go on,
like
then.
you've told me. I want to try
Please
and...
be off the lies. Please be off the lies.
My favourite Guns N' Roses song is Civil War.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's a
told
quality tune.
Mm-mm. Dude, I've always loved that song. It's so sick.
Mate, it's incredible.
So sick. That song is. I like loads of Guns N' Roses.
I'm a massive.
But
fan of this
I'm that guy. You know, at a festival, Guns N' Roses are playing, and I will leave and go and watch The Artist Murder
one.
on.
Rob all the tents.
Yeah,
What?
That's my excuse. What we were doing was literally robbing people.
All right then, chaps. So
Yeah, let's go through these answers.
it's through the general knowledge stuff, yeah?
Yeah, let's
Yep.
do this, man. I'm excited.
All right then. Okay, so looping back then. So question 1 was how many miles of fencing are used across the festival? Simon, what did you go with?
I went with B.
Oh,
I went with B, but I expect it's the lower
Conservative
amount.
answer.
Yeah, go down
I
the middle
expect it
if
to
you're
be
not
more.
sure. Really?
I expect it to be more.
4,855. Congratulations, you both got it right. Look
Excellent.
at you going there with your fucking tape measures. Right
Hey,
then,
Fucking Simon's going to win
Question-
this all day long.
question 2. Shock Horror Rockers Lordy won the Eurovision Song Contest in 2006, but with what song? Mr. Cox,
Hard Rock Hallelujah.
are you in agreement there, Mr.
I
Sandman?
have the same answer, sir. Yes.
Congratulations, a point each. Question number 3. Bruce Dickinson, Dave Mustaine, and Lemmy all appeared on which 90s quiz show? Simon. Oh, Mr. Cox has got his hand up.
I forgot about this. I wrote quiz show and then forgot to go back to answer it.
All right. Do you want to take
Um,
a quick guess now whilst you got a minute?
Quick guess. 15-1.
Nah.
Yeah, okay.
Simon?
Never mind the Buzzcocks.
Hey!
Okay, yeah,
Well,
that makes a lot
Simon.
of sense.
I am intrigued in this next one. So, question number 4. Which Iron Maiden song comes next in this sequence? You had Prowler,
Yeah.
The Ides of March. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Invaders, and Where Eagles Dare. What was number 5?
Do you know
Oh.
the do you know what the pattern is, Simon?
I think I know. I might not be right.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure they're the first song of each album, going from
that's
in
what I have.
chronological order. So the next one will be the first song of album number 5, but I don't remember what album number 5 is.
I've just gone through every emotion emoji then.
I'm
I'm celebrating.
Is it Power Slave? Is it Aces High?
Fucking.
It says this high. And you are a cunt.
Do you know what, Ad? Honestly, right, man, man, I got big love for you, dude. I'm so sorry. That literally from my brain to my mouth, there was no filter in the middle of that. I'm so sorry, dude.
I don't care.
That was great. That was incredible. I'm massively surprised that you two. That's
That was
incredible.
a genuine reaction to what
That was-
what just happened.
That was
Um,
incredible.
So to start with, I was thinking the album with the Trooper on was the 5th album, but I know the Troopers number 2 on that album, isn't it?
Troopers on Peace of Mind, which is the third one.
The third album is
No,
Number of the
fourth
Beast,
one,
which is
fourth one.
Invaders.
Fourth one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I couldn't remember what the first song of that album.
Do you know what? At
was.
first, I was thinking it was a trick question and it was going to be a live album.
Right.
That's my first thought because I thought they're older songs, the ones that he named because they're from the first series. So I thought that's a live album. So I went back through my head and I started thinking of all the like live made albums, but I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And then when he said "When Eagles Dare," I was like, oh,
That's the first one.
I
Isn't
get
it? Yeah.
it now.
Invaders
so I
gave
was
it
like,
away for
okay.
me because I learnt that. I think I tried to learn the whole of that. I tried to learn the whole of the Number of the Beast album on bass, and like that is just not even a known song at all. Nobody knows it, so there's no reason why it would be in a quiz if it wasn't about the first songs of the albums.
It's a good song. I like.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
a good
that
song.
What?
Yeah.
What? I'll have to speak to the guy on Download Festival group who gave me that question. Terrible. Right then. Anyway, are you guys ready for the next one? What brand
Go
of wrestling was bought to download?
NXT. Simon knows this.
Okay.
I'm a
Well,
huge wrestling fan, so you could have asked me a
Yeah.
way more in-depth wrestling
I'm-
question.
I had to keep it generalistic. I'd like to get the crowd involved.
Yeah, give me a chance.
Exactly, the crowd. When was the Zippo Encore stage introduced to download? Was it A 2010, B 2012, or C 2014? Either one of you, chip in.
2010.
Who feels more confident?
I think it's 2010,
No.
isn't it?
Yeah, see, that's what I wrote, but now I have a sneaking suspicion it's 2014.
Ah, well, it was 2012, gents.
Huh.
There you go. We're
So-
both wrong.
There we go.
We're
I
both
was
wrong.
going on. They must have been doing the free lighters for a lot longer than that. Then I'm sure they must have.
I do not remember free lighters.
Well, I've known a few people who go. You can basically apply to get a Zippo lighter, and you can go and pick it up for free. And so I knew a few people who made a big deal about it, like getting their lighters each year. And
They don't really do much promotion stuff at Download anymore. Because do you remember in 2006 when you got loads of free Snickers bars?
No. Yes,
Or
I do remember that.
2007.
I didn't like Snickers, but I do remember that now. Actually,
And in 2007, they were giving away free Muller Ice.
yes,
I
Yes,
don't
they
remember
did.
this.
I remember that now
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. I have really vivid memories of the Muller Ice thing.
Because 2007, that's when they had like that extreme sports area with the monster bit, and they had the ball with all the motorbike ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's crazy.
Is
That
that
was
like the Dome of Death or something?
Yeah,
Dome of Death.
fuck me. That was really good. That was really good weather that year as well. I think I remember.
What, 2007?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when I look back at pictures, I think the first few days were overcast. But then when I look back at some other photos, I'm sunburnt.
Yeah.
So there must have been decent sun at some point because I was sunburnt to hell at that Download. 2006 was the one where there wasn't a cloud in the sky the whole time, and
Yeah.
it's the brownest I've ever been. Like
Yeah.
I've never had that much of a tan apart from Download 2006. It was
Yeah.
a dust bowl
Yeah.
the whole time as well. I remember it was horrible.
Yeah. I just about remember that. Yeah. Should we carry on with the quiz?
Yeah,
Okay, go
Carry
crack
on if
on.
you want.
Yep.
Right then.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh no, I don't want to carry on with the quiz. Simon, you've won. This
How?
was a stupid question, and I don't like the answers.
Famously, in 2006, Korn's Jonathan Davis was taken ill. Can you please tell me how many frontmen from other bands help cover the tracks on stage? Can you give me the answer, Simon?
See,
How much?
Ad made me change my answer because he said to me that he thinks it was more than you would think. Now, I had quite a low number, but like he said, I feel like a couple of people done 2 or 3 tracks. So I might go with my original. I don't know. Okay, do you know what? No, I'm going to go with the one I just got. I'm going to go with 6.
I was just trying to give you every facial expression for every sort of response you gave me then. So watch that back.
Sorry.
That was a lot of effort made.
I'm
Mr.
gonna
Cott,
put it in slow mo.
how many
I
questions?
put
how many
7.
answers?
Oh, we're up to 69 comments by the way. I put 7.
Okay, well. Mr. Bond, you nailed it with 6, mate.
Yes!
Nice.
This goes open though to both
Yeah.
parties.
So like I said, while you were away, Jacob, you might probably heard it, but yeah, I thought there was like 3 people who did a lot, and then I thought there was another 4 people who did like 1, maybe 2 songs.
This is the answers have been based off the Download Festival webpage. So if they're wrong,
No, they'll be right.
blame them fuckers.
No, I'm not going to
But-
be right over that.
But if you can guess, so what did I say? 2 frontliners for 1 point, 4 frontliners for 2 points, or all 6 for 3 points. What do you want to wager guess?
I think I have 5.
You think you can get 5? Well, I'll tell you
Yes,
what.
I think I might
There's
have
there's
2.
one.
Let's see what Adam can come
There's
in with.
one. There's one I can't remember, and when you tell me, I'm going to kick myself. But I believe I have. I definitely have 4. I might have 5, and I could have 6 if I had a big brain.
Okay. Jesus
Hmm.
Christ.
Let's go with Simon's first. It's
Yeah.
not going to happen, but just in case I've got one that he doesn't have, because
So for
he's
5,
got
you
more
still-
than me.
I'm going to give you 2.5 points if you can get this, mate, because you drop between the realm with the 2 and the 3 pointer. So if you can list me off
Okay.
5,
Okay. So the first one is Benji from Skindred.
yep. So he done ADIDAS, All Day I Dream About Sex. Nailed it.
The second is M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold.
Okay. He done 1 song, Falling Away.
Then I've got Des from Devil Driver, plus
Okay.
Cold Chamber, whatever you want to put him down as.
So he done 2.
Yeah,
Somebody.
I don't remember. He didn't know any of the words.
and
He had a
coming-
little.
Well,
he
it's
had a
quite funny.
screen.
It's quite funny. He ended up with 2. So he done Somebody and Coming Undone.
Yeah, he had a screen. There was a screen at the bottom with the lyrics on. He somehow someone who was in Cold Chamber who toured with Korn for like 15 years didn't know any fucking Korn lyrics.
Yeah.
on then.
Number 4, Matt Heafy from Trivium,
Oh yeah, he done Blind. Okay,
and
you got
the
1 or
fifth
2,
one-
mate.
fifth one was Corey Taylor,
Yeah,
Stone Sour.
yeah, done Clown and Freak.
So there's one that I can't remember.
Was it? It wasn't Deftones guy, was it?
I don't fucking know. I mean, it could have been. Is anyone from the comments getting involved or what? Or anything going out there? I've got nothing on YouTube.
No, I've got Scooby
Let's
talking to
get
me about.
involved.
I got Scooby talking to me about cleaning his balls. So while you're away,
Okay.
Simon, we figured that I'm going to clean them. I'm happy to do it, but with a power washer. I mean, that's fine, right? But yeah, Scooby has said a few things since I last spoke about him. I might just block him in a minute. No, I wouldn't do that. He said, go buy vinyl. When technology goes down, you'll still have music. But you need a player to play it.
You still need some form of technology.
Yeah. Oh no, I suppose it is technology, but it's not electrical technology. If you have the old version,
Yeah, that's true. You
Um,
can also get those cars, can't you, that go around the vinyl and they
yeah.
play it to you. So I've seen things like that. They make them any shape. You put it on, you wind it up, and then it goes around the vinyl and plays it to you. So you don't technically need a stereo. It doesn't sound very good, but it's just a little gimmick, you know.
He's also said, "Joke, do you know what the Lost Prophets lead singer was listening to while thinking about his crime?"
For sure.
Oh, no.
This was while we were talking about Guns N' Roses.
It's got to be for sure, isn't it? His own song. I mean, it's a
Sweet-
nailed on skirt, isn't
Sweet
it?
child of mine.
Ah.
Terrible. So I actually got
You
3.
could have also done. You could have been mine.
I actually got
Yeah,
3
anyway, you got-
answers right for that last question. I got
How
Matt.
do you know?
Well, because I got Matt Heafy, M Shadows, and Corey Taylor. You've just been through them. I did also write.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I did also write Big Dave.
I forgot we haven't got to the end of the general knowledge shit.
right.
yet,
So
have we?
I got 5, so I must be getting some sort of decent points.
Two,
Right?
You said 2.5 points,
So
didn't
hold
you?
on. We got. I can't remember what I said. So we're on to right. Bonus points.
I got 3.
You
Well,
got
Put me
three.
out
I
of
got
misery,
3
tell me who-
answers.
Tell me who the last one was, because it's going
Okay.
to kill me, man.
I'm gonna get done for that. Jesse Hasek from 10 years.
No idea.
No idea. So he
Kind of-
done or she done. I don't know. Jesse. JESSE.
I have no idea
10
who
years.
that
I've
is.
never heard of 10 years. I've never heard of 10 years.
10.
But he, she, they done it's on. And you got everything else correct. Falling Away was done by M. Shallows, Avenged Sevenfold. Somebody was done by Dez from Devil Driver. Coming Undone, Dez, Devil Driver. All Day I Dream About Sex, Benji Skin Dread. Clown, Corey Taylor Stone Sour. Freak, Corey Taylor Stone Sour. And Blind was Matt Healy Trivium. So there you go, gents.
So how many points am I getting for that?
Fuck knows, mate.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Well-
You've won.
No. Okay, did we do question 8? We got 2 more questions left, I think.
You
And
didn't
you guys.
ask any more questions. I haven't written any more questions. Oh no, I have. Yeah,
That's good,
the other side of the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which headliner had their own dedicated stage in 2010?
Actuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got. You
And
know how I
then-
feel about it. We won't speak about it anymore.
You guys didn't sound happy. Which
Don't
bass
worry.
player ruptured a testicle on stage but continued to play?
Rob.
Just a random one.
Rob.
Close. Close.
Don't know.
I almost punished myself with this one for the answer. Simon, any guesses?
I've got 2.
Oh,
But
got
I'm
two
not sure which
answers.
one-
that's good
Yeah,
for testicles.
but
It's
I'm
a
not sure
50-50
which
chance.
one to go for.
Which ball are you going for, mate? Left or right? Which one's hanging
Well,
a bit lower?
I've got them here. I've got left or right.
Ooh.
So I don't know.
Do any of them begin with the name Otto?
Otto Mendy.
No,
Otto
that's
Mendy.
not football there.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
We're getting there.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
go with Rob Trujillo from Metallica.
No, it was Otto Shimulpinic, bassist from the metal band The Lane. There we go.
You sounded like Borat then.
But that was the attempt because it was like German that way of
Yeah.
the UK. East.
That's who I was thinking about when I wrote Rob down.
East. Yeah. So yeah.
Interesting.
Otto
Well, I put
Shimulpinic.
Steve Harris or Rob Trujillo.
I have never heard of that band you just said.
Nor had I. It was a question posted to me by the random group Download Festival on Facebook. So thank you to everyone who contributed their questions from the Download Festival group on Facebook. And I think it's an absolute travesty that these guys get banned from being able to post their podcast in this group.
Well said, sir.
Delirious. Delirious.
Um,
But yeah, there we go, boys. That's the quiz done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
and we've got more from Ronnie. He said it's cool. Simon has to take me to dinner, and I can eat a lot, and it's going to cost him. I
He
forgot
can,
about that
he
part of it.
definitely can.
Uh,
Oh yeah, he
cool.
wins either way.
Do we? I said we were going to do our top 5 albums. We've already been streaming for almost 2 hours now. Are we going to go through that, or we'll leave it for another time?
Yeah.
I'm happy to go through. You want to go through it? Okay.
Well, it's up to you guys. We can if we've got time. We don't have to linger on them too much. We can just like fly.
I'm not
through
being
them.
funny, boys, but I'm committed to the cause. You called me on a Saturday night to start drinking, do a live stream, and get paid.
Fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to call Ronnie in for a second time. Ronnie,
This is my Saturday night.
can you?
Oh,
Ronnie.
Adam, by the way, you're a loser, mate. Do your shot.
Oh, okay.
How many points did you end up on anyway by the end of that?
Well, you didn't tell me how many I got for guessing.
Oh, sorry, mate. What did you want? Sorry.
What
I
did
don't
you?
know, I don't know.
You want 3
I
points,
wanted
4
all the
points, 5
points.
points?
2,
I'll take 3. I think that's fair.
No, what was it for?
5.
I feel like
Yeah,
I
you
should do
said
this
you said
quiz some justice.
2.5. You said 2.5 for 4, but I got 5, so 3.
Oh,
times.
Hey, Bill, are you still
Yeah.
here? I got 13 points, and that's Bill's lucky number.
there you
I
are,
got-
look.
What are we gonna do?
I finished on 21 points.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, it's like 8 more than me.
That's not that bad.
No.
Any more than me?
To be fair, we pretty much were close on the album covers. The guess the year, you pretty much done me on that because we drew.
I
only
pretty
one-
much
the
done
only
you
lost-
because we drew.
You only lost by 1 on the guess the download lineup years, so that's like was close. It was
Yeah.
just that last one because I managed to get all those names and a couple of others. So yeah,
Yeah,
still close.
I did better than I thought I would.
Mm.
Let's say that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call Ronnie back in for this because this is part B of our main topic. So I'm gonna get Ronnie to bring us in again, and obviously
Okay.
it's not here. I'm gonna put it in tomorrow. So you won't hear
Okay.
it. Will you hear it if you're listening tomorrow?
Symphony Download!
to hear it
Right.
now.
No, well, I didn't. I couldn't do a sound. I couldn't get a soundboard to be able to play it through Discord. Discord's rubbish for that. I mean, I could play it. I could play it for the listeners, but it wouldn't help you guys.
No.
So we'll put it in post. So the next
Okay.
bit, yeah, we're going to go through our top 5 all-time bands. I'll do my shot in a minute. Top 5 not all-time bands. Now, fucking putting your shot glass up to the screen put me off a little bit. I was doing well then. Our top 5 all-time albums, but specifically of bands that have played at Download. And now I have quite a few. I've got more than 5 honorable mentions. I'm going to say that.
Can I just say quickly before we start?
Go for it.
I changed mine slightly because I spoke last night to my friend Carter and said there's 17 bands I want to see next year on the lineup.
Yeah.
So I've done my top 5 favorite albums just from bands playing Download 2022
Oh, nice. Cool.
because I knew you guys would have all the main stuff covered. So I
Yeah.
thought I'd do something slightly different. So I've only picked it
Jacob's face.
I've only picked it from 1 year. So
Well, I
Yeah,
couldn't have
it's
gone
fine.
more selfish, so it's okay.
Oh, is that 5 Guns N' Roses albums?
I didn't go that bad.
Hmm.
I didn't go that bad.
Well, yeah. So I will really quickly run through my honorable mentions because I didn't want to add any live albums in here, and there are some bands that the live album or one of their main live albums is how I got into them, and so that's my favorite album of theirs. But also Korn. I mean, there could have been a lot of their albums. I wouldn't have been able to pick just one specific album. Shinedown, exactly the same. When I got into them, I listened to all 4 of their albums that were out at the time in a big jumble together. I just put them on Spotify and put them on random. So I don't know any of their albums, but pretty much every single song of theirs is amazing. Guns N' Roses, their live album, was it 88 to 93, something like that, Jacob?
87 to 93.
87 to
Yeah.
93, damn it. Yeah, that was the first Guns N' Roses album I ever had, and I listened to the crap out of that. Same with Machine Head. I don't think it was the first one, but I had Hell Alive, and
yeah.
that was such a good album.
Yeah, they're a great live band, dude. That's a perfect band. I was going to say to you, I think we talked about it when we talked about Maiden. I got into Maiden listening to Live After Death.
Yeah.
I heard Live After Death first before I heard any studio Maiden. So that's another one. Like, it's weird how you get into bands through live stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a lot of them, with like Machine Head and Guns N' Roses, I never really got into the albums. So it's mostly the live stuff, mostly the singles that I know from those albums that I know from those albums, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've never listened to the actual albums that they're on. And exactly the same with Anthrax, The Greater of Two Evils. That was the first album I bought of theirs back in college.
You have always been my safe home.
Oh, what
Love
a
that
tune,
song.
Yeah,
mate.
good song.
What a
Mate, it came off my
tune.
Spotify like 6 weeks ago, and I messaged Adam. I was like, mate, can you remember this song?
That's a bum
Mm.
tune.
Quality.
Keanu Reeves is
Yeah.
in that music video.
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Yeah.
'Cause he was like a huge Anthrax fan, wasn't he?
I didn't know that. But
Mm.
yeah, I don't think I knew that was a greatest hits album when I bought it until after I'd listened to it a fucking lot. But yeah, it was a good album. And my final honorable mention is Papa Roach. Any of their albums up to Metamorphosis, I absolutely love Papa Roach. I think they managed to change a little bit each album, so they weren't staying the same, but they weren't changing too much. So you listen to their first and last album, not recently. I haven't really paid too much attention recently, but up to Metamorphosis at least. Listen to the first and last album; they're completely different, but you can hear the slight subtle changes throughout. If that makes
Do you know,
sense.
it's a shame that you haven't listened to them because The Connection, Gravity, and Crooked Teeth are like the newer Papa Roach albums.
Yeah,
Probably some of the best P Roach albums, dude. Not even
Really?
joking. Like I was saying to people before, Papa Roach, like if you listen to all the albums, quality wise, they're one of the most consistent bands.
yeah,
They generally don't make bad music, like
Yeah.
pretty much ever. You can listen to any song from any album and go, do you know what? That's pretty sick. Like they're just constantly been good. Dude, check out the newer stuff. It's great.
I think I've tried a couple of
You
times.
need
I think the one after Metamorphosis was The Connection, wasn't it? Was it that one?
Connection, yeah, that's got some
Which has
big
got
tunes on it.
Alive on it. Is it Alive?
No, Alive.
Oh,
Alive
one-
was on the Paramore sessions.
I Just Want to Be Loved. Is it that song I'm thinking of?
Yeah, that was
I
on
just
that was
wanna
on
be-
Paramore sessions. Yeah, that wasn't on
Okay.
Connection. But yeah,
anyway,
yeah, dude, yeah.
I should
it
check them
man,
out.
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, but that's something I've wanted to say for a while. A band I've loved for a long time. That's
Caught
it.
in
That's
live as
all.
well.
Who?
They're a great live band. Like even now, like his energy level is like 1,000% when you see them live. I don't understand how the guy doesn't get off stage and just collapse. It's
Yeah.
mental. They're still just as fantastic now live as they were back in the day. Probably actually better because his vocals he's 5 times the vocalist he was before.
Is he? Oh,
Without a doubt. Oh god,
I haven't seen him for a
God,
while. That'd be
yeah,
good.
they're really good.
Awesome. So,
Really good.
either of you have any honourable mentions you want to go through?
God, I mean, we've been so blessed with download. Like, we've seen so many bands and so many things. I could have made a list of like 100 albums because so many good bands have played. So
Yeah.
I couldn't do honorable mentions because I could do a whole podcast on it.
All
That's
right.
why I went very specific because you know what I'm like. I like to babble on. So I could have babbled on for a whole 2 hours just about the albums that I liked from bands that have played download. So I
Yeah.
had to get more specific with it. Otherwise, I would have lost my train of thought completely.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well, I'll start with my number 5 then. Oh, hang on just 1 second. I need to get my list up so I can remember. Yep.
Okay, wait. Can I go to the toilet real quick just before you start?
Yeah.
Sorry to people
No.
watching, but we are drinking beer, so it's going
Yeah.
straight through me.
Just like what happens at D&D. As soon as I go, I need to go many more times throughout the night. I have no idea how this is going to sound as a podcast. I don't know. We have rambled on. I don't know. We don't normally ramble on too much. But
Adam,
maybe-
can I just do something quickly? I need to secure a place Christmas Eve or Christmas Day Eve. So Claire Wood, I'm giving you a shout out. Please have my drinks ready for Christmas Day Eve, and I'll be there. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Cool.
Making sure I can get a drink on Christmas Day, mate. That's basically it.
Are you going out for that or to their house?
Going to their house. So I'm going to Southampton on the day, driving back, and then going straight to theirs. when
Yeah,
I get
cool.
back to Eden. Should be nice.
Awesome. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, I will do this. And this is my number 5. Pretty shoddily put together. I've just basically downloaded the album cover and put it in my photos. Offspring, Americana. Oh. what's going
Oh
on there?
yeah,
Hey,
great.
Is that in yours?
it's not in mine, but that's a great fucking shout.
Yeah. Easily one of my favourite albums of all time. I probably haven't listened to it for a little while now.
I saw them live like 3 weeks ago.
What?
Did you? Oh,
Yeah, I went to see Offspring in Cardiff. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
awesome.
Yeah, it was great. Well, Vicky's like obviously I love the Offspring. Upstairs in the loft, I've still got the Pretty Fly for a White Guy original single that I bought in 1998.
Nice.
But we went to see them because she's like a huge Offspring fan. But I was surprised at how good they still are live.
Yeah.
They were really, really good. I was very surprised. Awesome.
I
Still
don't
great.
think I've seen them since 2008 when they played. Or when they headlined. I think they've played since. Maybe I did see them. But
Who else, right? Who headlined? This isn't a question. This isn't part of the quiz, right? If you could answer, though, this would be great out of you two. Who headlined the second stage in 2008? Do you know why? Because I did not watch Offspring in 2008, which means that I must have been somewhere else watching something else.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna get it up on my phone because that's like it's just reminding me because that's a big thing for them, like headlining Download, and it would have been something that I would have watched, but there was obviously a reason why I didn't. But I can't remember for the life of me who headlined the second
him.
stage.
Him.
Have you just looked it up?
Was it him? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
would have been there then. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah,
been
it
there.
would've been him.
Yeah, I remember now. You've just
Yeah.
triggered a memory. Yeah, I remember. Okay,
I remember.
move on. Sorry.
I remember.
Have you done your shot?
Oh no, I haven't actually. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll do that in a
Well,
second.
come on, quick.
When you're doing
Oh,
your
okay.
album, I'll go for a week and then have a shot. But yeah, like I was saying, I remember getting this album for Christmas. It was just a massive album at the time, wasn't it? I think I had 4 CDs
yeah.
for Christmas that year. It was Offspring Americana, Billy Piper, Honey to the Bee, Britney
To the beat,
Spears.
that's you to me.
It was one of the Britney Spears ones, and I think it was maybe like another punk album. I don't know, but yeah, it was just a massive mix. I was into both sides at the time, and it was that kind of time that dragged me over to listening to more sort of rock music and metal. But yeah, it was just such a good album at the time. I couldn't
Really
not put
good.
it
Solid
in.
album.
Yeah,
Solid album. Really good.
yeah. I'm
Love
not.
it.
Well, I forgot that Conspiracy of One existed. I saw that when I was looking for the cover of this, and I thought, oh, maybe that one was better than this
That's
one.
like that's the first album hoodie I ever bought.
Yeah.
That was yeah.
You know what I was
Martin
just gonna
Records,
say, dude?
It was hanging up. 15 quid. Conspiracy of One. Love it.
I was just gonna say when you said that I remember everyone wearing the Conspiracy of One t-shirts and hoodies, but I don't remember people wearing Americana stuff. It's so weird.
Yeah, man. Oh, so yeah, I think Adam's talked about it previously on the podcast, but we used to have a place called Martian Records in Taunton, which was our local place to go and get music stuff from. And yeah, it's where we used to have all the band t-shirts and hoodies. So you used to walk into the record shop. You used to look to the left and to the right in the middle, and there's like you're surrounded by like CD cases and shit, and then you look up and it's just like, oh my god, it's like every band album t-shirt hoodie I want. And it was just that incredible moment that you remember in your youth where you make that pilgrimage trip to Taunton on a Saturday to go to Martian Records, and then you've been off getting a lift to go to Weatherspoons and drink, and then you're like, fuck, I missed the last train. Mum, Dad, we need a lift home, and then generally Adam's dad would come and pick us up and save us from Taunton.
Save us from Taunton.
Oh, it's so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I remember you talking about on the podcast about when we went over to go get like a load of albums as well.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Fucking quality, man.
It was good.
Yeah, I got.
One of you want to do your number 5?
I haven't got mine in any specific order.
Oh, I do.
As you've got the stream, you go through yours.
Okay. Oh well,
and then I'll go through mine.
Yeah,
I'll go through mine, and then we'll go through.
Okay,
next.
That's fine.
After mine,
I've forgotten what my number 4 was. 1 second, I won't be very long. Until a document. Yeah, there we go. I know you like that sort of thing, still, Jacob. Right, what do you guys think of this? Slipknot, Iowa is my number 4.
Okay,
baby. I tried to put this into the album montage, but it's a really hard album to cover up.
Yeah.
Is it? I've spoken about this. Yeah, I've spoken about this before on the podcast. Again, during that transitional period where I took Westlife out of my CD player to put this album in. But yeah, everything was amazing about this album. I don't think I probably don't need to say much more about it.
It's just relentless. And at the time, Slipknot, one of the only bands, especially in like metal, and especially on that album, almost for an entire track, both guitar players will be playing 2 completely different riffs in a song, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? Like, how would someone playing 2 different things at the same time sound good, and somehow they make that sound good, which is mental. The album is it's one of the best we don't count Make, Feed, Kill, Repeat. We count Slipknot as the first Slipknot album.
Yeah.
But as far as albums go, which is always a difficult thing for bands to do, it's probably one of the most solid second albums that any band has ever released, without a doubt.
Absolutely. I don't think I was ever. I wasn't a huge fan of the first album. Excuse me. Oh, I feel like I'm going to burp. But it's just constant. It's just sat there. It's just all annoying. I don't think I was a massive fan of the first album. I enjoyed it, but yeah, the second one just blew my mind. Which is strange that I even tried the second album if I wasn't that keen on the first one.
Yeah, you're the one album guy. You went for 2. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
But I think it stopped at 2. I didn't like
no.
Subliminal Verses or anything after that.
What?
Oh,
That's a
great
sick album.
Yeah, that was a great album, man.
Hells yeah. That's one of my favourites.
Let's go to number 3.
Go number 3.
My number 3 is this. I don't know if you'll be surprised about this. Mesmerized. Or Mesmerize.
I am surprised because this was going to creep into mine, but it didn't. So...
I did not like System of a Down before this album at all. I tried.
What?
I didn't like them. I could not stand them. And this is a similar story to what I said about Biffy Clyro. When this was released, every single person I knew was listening to it all the time, everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't get away from it. I actually tried to get away from it. And it grew on me. And it's amazing. I never went back to listen to System's older stuff. I'm still not really a fan, but this one and obviously Hypnotized. Hypnotized is a little bit worse than this. But yeah, every single song on this, fucking incredible. I listened to it so much that summer.
It was Hypnotized first, right? And then Mesmerized, yeah?
No, Mesmerized first, I hope.
Was it Mesmerized first and then Hypnotized? I
have no idea.
I think it's Mesmerized first.
Do you want me to be honest? Like, I love the singles from those 2 albums. I wasn't too keen on Mesmerize or Hypnotize. I thought that the first album was incredible, but I could see why people wouldn't like it. But Toxicity is easily the best System album. It's ludicrous how good that album actually is. It's mental.
System were very clever though, weren't they? Because like you look at System and you think of like Toxicity, and that's a very mainstream media. The second that they brought in Mesmerize and Hypnotize, I remember the first time, I can't remember which album it was. I think it was Hypnotize maybe, but BYOB, Bring Your Own Bombs. That was brought out on Radio 1, and at that time I was working for Tool Station in the warehouse in Bridgewater, so it was just casual Radio 1 daytime play, yet System of a Down are being played on Radio 1 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, and for a metal fan that was fucking massive back then. So I think Mesmerize and Hypnotize sort of gave them that entry to the marketplace where it wasn't so streamlined metal. You could like hit on the pop, rock, maybe borderline. I feel like I'm gonna dress up as a goth, put on the makeup sort of shit, but I'm not too sure about myself, so I'm gonna listen to this. And yeah, I'm down with that. So I'm gonna fully commit. Friday night, I'm going out as a fucking goth, yeah. But yeah, it's like, that's where that album sort of sat with me. It was very much that sort of trying to pick up. Okay, we've got our fans from Toxicity and what happened previously, but we also need to introduce a new fan base, but also keep hold of our clinical fan base. And I think they've done that very cleverly with Mesmerize and Hypnotize, because they come off the back of each other as well, didn't they? Like within a year, I think.
Yeah,
a year or two. It was a very clever like flip A and B side. So I think that's a very good shout. I like System, that album, or both of those albums for me hold a lot of memories. In that time of music.
Isn't it crazy to think that they haven't made anything since?
Well, they've not made anything since.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have. They have.
Have they? Not an album, though.
Just like
not
pizza.
An album. No,
we're talking about pizza or a salad. One day they made that.
I think they made a slice of. I think they made a slice of. I think you got 100% margarita. I think you went to System's fucking Pizza House and you got like maybe a quarter of a slice. But yeah, it's I think they've released some singles since that time, but I don't think it's ever sort of materialized into albums.
Well, it shows you the popularity of what they achieved. They haven't made an album in 15 years, yet they headline festivals.
Yeah,
but they still live by Toxicity, don't they? It's like every band has an album, don't they?
Not every band.
Yeah,
my band didn't.
Okay.
just to be pedantic.
Majority of bands.
Cool, go for it.
I would say maybe. Didn't Maiden have a one album that really signified their? Was there not one of their?
Yeah, number of the Beast.
Here's
Number
of
the Beast.
Yeah, like, we're Maiden. We're entering British rock. This is where we're coming in. This is where we are. We're making a statement, sort of thing. Or did that?
Well, yeah, because
I'm not a Maiden fan, so I'm not one to sort of
pre Bruce Dickinson, they were playing, you know, big rooms. Post Number of the Beast, they were playing stadiums. So that was the album that really jolted them into huge band wise. Definitely, that was their Toxicity,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Without
All
a
right.
doubt.
I've been off of the Facebook page for a little while, so we've got some more from Ronnie. We should, I think. Oh, Jesus.
Ban him. Ban him. Ban him.
Are we licking more balls?
We could make some
I
more.
would say ban him.
We should do this in a separate video and just sort of read it in a very poetic way. His comments or something like that. I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah, he said about taking you to dinner. That's 8 clean balls points. Oh yeah, but he beat me by 8 points. I'm gonna do some other samples for you guys. You apparently you've asked him to do some more samples. Yeah, I asked for that like episode 6 to have some more.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 months ago we asked for that. Thanks,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, Ronnie soundboard. That's what we want. Yeah, Enter Shikari. Something else. I need a wee again. I'm sorry, guys. I've been trying to get to the.
It's okay, you go.
I
We'll
thought
host
you
it
were
up.
gonna.
Yeah, so we've.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do your albums, and I can quickly dash off. Well, one of you are doing your number 5 or whatever.
He's obviously drunk, people. I apologise for his behaviour. It's absolutely disgraceful. He's clearly intoxicated, and he's gone to the bathroom. You know, I apologise. I'm so sorry.
I could purely get off the hook here just by
Go
listing
on.
my fave bands, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, they were great," and then when he comes back, he'll be like, "What the fuck was all that about?"
No, dude, save it. Save all that stuff.
No, so
But yeah, no, it is weird. I always think about
yeah,
System of a Down, like he said, and I always think like it's just crazy that they haven't made something in so long. Yet they headlined Download in 2017, but they haven't made an
So-
album in 15 years. It's insane.
So for me, I think the first time, when the fuck was the first time I saw down? When was the first time I saw System at Download? I won't know for
Mine
come
was
on,
2005.
help me out
That
here.
was the first one.
So it would have been 05 then. It would have been 05. That
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
headline on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that night, I was probably introduced to System for the first time in my life. So
Wow.
yeah, man. And I remember I was stood there, and Adam will know him well, but I was stood there next to a guy called Mike Ferris, and I looked to the left, and this guy is like probably like nearly 7 foot high, sort of thing. He's a lanky motherfucker. I used to play with him up front, dirty boys football. That's another conversation for another day. But so, but I looked up to him and I went, "Man, this is fucking incredible." And he looked at me and he just went like, or like he knows, sort of thing. You know when they give you the nod. You know when it's like, you're witnessing a good fucking band, and you look at someone for inspiration, and they just look at you, and it's just like, you should be enjoying this. And I'm just like, I am fucking enjoying this. And I looked around, and it's just like, this is absolutely mind blowing. And like, I had no affiliation with the System before that point. Like, I wasn't a massive System fan. Yeah, you heard Chop Suey come on Kerrang and the other little bitty floaty songs that you heard about them. But witnessing them at that point, for me, it was just like, wow, this is what System is. And it just proves to me that sometimes you can't appreciate a band. And I know it's a fucking expensive hobby, but you can't appreciate a band until you actually see them live for what value they give back to you. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, you can get their shit through albums and their music and stuff, but also there's a point of just seeing them live. And for me, it's like with Guns, like when I saw Guns N' Roses live a couple of years ago, like, and I had Slash, I had Axl in front of me, and it was just fucking mental, you know? And yeah, it's just amazing what music can do to you and how it can educate you as well, to a point where you go to these festivals and you're like, I just watch this band on the off. And I think you've said it many a time that you watch a band and then it's like, it then snowballs or domino effects. It's like, oh, I'm going to listen to that. But then when you listen to that band, you then listen to another band that's linked to them. And
Yeah.
I think that's where Spotify is a positive. And I know there's been a lot of talk for you guys about Spotify in your podcast, whether it's a positive thing for bands and stuff. But for me personally, I think Spotify is a positive thing because it gives me that ability to then be able to listen to one band, genre, subgenre, whatever you want to say, but then you listen to that, and then it gives you arches or branches off, and you effectively
Yeah.
become this tree of knowledge of music. But you've got your solid base. You got your trunk, shall we say? You got your trunk, but off of that trunk, you then have your branches. So your trunk, you may be metal, but then you have your branches. You have your pop, your punk, your new metal, your emo, your whatever, and then you have your fucking twigs.
Yeah.
Mate, you even
Yeah.
have your fucking leaves, you know? But still, you're learning. And still, metal is music. And you can just take it off in any
I love
fucking
it.
genre you want. But you have this base point in this download festival. It's a download. Yeah, boys.
Let's
There
do
we
a-
go, anyway.
Drink to
Let-
that.
Over.
Let's do a shot. Let's
Sorry,
do a
ran
shot.
over.
That was
to,
my shot for
no,
losing.
that dude. Let's
was
do
my
a shot
shot
to
for
the
losing.
Spotify tree. Let's do a shot to the tree of Spotify.
Yeah, boys.
Actually done a shot just like a second ago. Ah.
I agree with you totally, though, dude. That was one of the positives that we said about Spotify is that you can discover so much more than you would have buying 4 CDs a month.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I got a mate in work who just like messages me. He goes like, "Here's a Spotify playlist." It's like, oh, I never found that fucker. Like, if I wasn't like
No.
hunting and shit, you know, it's just it's fucking brilliant.
Is that Bill?
Oh, I agree,
There we go.
dude.
It was Bill, yeah, he
Yeah.
nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, do that shot, Ad. You're behind on a couple.
Well, no,
Right, come on.
I'm equal now. Right,
Let's-
we've done mesmerized.
Let's do your next one.
I was trying to work out. Trying to work out what Ronnie's been saying because he was saying like hypnotized was first, and then he said mesmerized was in May, hypnotized November, both 2005. So he's sort of,
Hypnotized was first then.
no, mesmerized was in May, hypnotized
Oh, I
November.
fucked that up.
I
Nailed
thought-
it.
I thought I was right, even though like, and that's odd for me. I had lots of people going against what I thought, and that would normally make me go, shit, I'm probably wrong. But I was still sticking with mesmerized was the first one. Right, what is next? I know what's next. Get rid of that one. Whoa, goodbye. And how about this one? This is my number 2.
Are we only on number 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Any idea who that is?
I'm going to say Sonic Syndicate.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
of course. I know who it is.
Yeah. So, yeah, Sonic Syndicate, absolutely incredible band. I've said a few times on the pod, they had 4 albums out by the time I actually got into them. I only really liked 2 of them, and I listened to those 2 albums for about, I want to say like 3-4 years, but that seems way too far-fetched right now, but I'm sure it was. It was at least 2 years that was the only 2 albums I listened to. But yeah, incredible album.
What year was this album, dude?
I want to say 2006. I'm not sure because,
Okay.
like I said, I got into them when they brought their 4th album out. So they already had 4 albums, they had 3 albums out when I got into them. So I never really looked back. I mean, did I buy all their albums? I don't think I did. Shall I find out? Shall I have a look really quickly? Would that be easy? I want to say 2006, but I'm not really sure.
I'd like to see if you're actually like close with that because that'll be interesting. Looking at it, it's a very 2006 to 2010 cover. I'll say that much about it. You can
Oldie
guarantee
woldy,
it's
doesn't it?
within those
It
years.
does look oldie woldy.
May 18th, 2007. Damn it.
Oh, you were close though, dude.
I was pretty close. I was going to say something.
That's fine. That's not too bad.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely incredible band. I listened to them for a long time. And I think they actually played in 2010, I've said before again. And I got into them later. I think it was definitely cold. It was definitely like winter 2010. So when I got into them, I didn't realize I could have seen them that year. But then I did manage to see them once actually in Bristol. In Bristol, I think it was O2 Academy, but they played the upstairs bar. So there was only like enough room for about 100 people. It was so awesome and such a
Really?
nice tiny gig. Yeah, that's the only
Oh,
time I've
dude,
seen
that's
them.
amazing. Well, so you didn't watch them in 2010?
No, I didn't even know who they were when I was downloading 2010.
Yeah, see, I watched them in 2010.
Yeah, it's crazy to
Yeah,
think
that's just so weird.
yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy to think there would have been times where we've been in the same crowd watching the same band. No
Oh,
idea.
Definitely.
Like probably even even in
Definitely.
2005. Oh,
Yep.
that long, even that far, that long ago.
Yeah, if only we could go back in time, man. Could walk up to you then and be like, dude. in 16 years or however bloody long ago it is, we're gonna have a podcast.
Yeah, and I'll be like, "What the fuck is a podcast?"
Yeah.
I think I'll go to what my number one is. I have a feeling a few of us might have this number one. Share my screen again. It has to be this. It just has to be. No doubt about it. Every single song is amazing.
Classic.
Yeah.
I don't think probably don't need to say it anymore. Any of you got that one? Don't tell me. I'll just put it away. We'll talk about it after if you want. If we neither of you have
Favorite
got
track
it.
number 9.
What's that?
Favorite track number 9.
Place for my head.
Nah, Runaway.
Runaway.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, like that album, I have it tattooed on my arm, the cover. This album is, when I first listened to it, I was like, I listened to it on tape to begin with. That's how someone lent me a copied tape that they recorded, and then after that I went out and bought it. Right, but that was the album where I listened to it, and I genuinely thought, do you know what? I've never thought about this before, but this album makes me want to be a musician. This was the album that I was like, I'll never be the singer that Chester is, but I want to sing music purely because this album was so good. I was like, it's insane. You listen to it now. Do you know what one of the best bits about this album is? The production stands up against anything recorded now. It is one of the best sounding albums you will ever listen to. It's ludicrous, the production on this album.
I
I
agree with
remember
that.
purchasing this album from Sainsbury's in Bridgewater, walking in, and $9.99. It was on the shelf. The best days memories ever. Year 9 Spanish class. This is all my memory is. It's Linkin Park Hybrid Theory with John Tate at the back of the class, remembering to try and retrace the album cover for Linkin Park Hybrid Theory. This is a testament to my youth. It's an absolute sublime album, an album that will stand the test of time, and I think if you play it in 100 years' time, it will still be relevant to the youth of that day, because it's just got the basics for everything that you want in a band, in music, in meaning. And I mean, you can't go no more than Chester, can you? And with Mike Shinoda. So absolutely quality band, and absolute superb choice. Fantastic.
Yeah. Unreal.
Absolutely.
I don't think at the time we realized how important this album was going to be for our
huge
generation.
significance to our generation.
Yeah, like
absolutely massive. I mean, they triggered everything.
Yeah,
My December is still one of my favorite tracks ever. And that's
nice.
And you can't go off a more astute scale than what Hybrid Theory is to then come out in My December. And when that album come out, what was the album? I can't really even remember what the album was now.
Reanimated.
Which one? The second one?
Reanimated. There we go.
Oh, Reanimation.
Reanimation, that's it. Yeah, fucking hell. Like, that album was not the best, but still, there's tracks off of there that you pick. And
yeah, but even then, they
me through my youth. It's like
they were doing stuff that people. The reason why they done a remix album. This is the weird thing that they done, right? Rock people never done remix albums. It was hip hop people that done remix albums. So Linkin Park were like, why don't we just remix our rock album? Like that, it just shows you how progressive they were with music, because people weren't doing that sort of shit. And they're like, do you know what? Let's release an album, like not even a year later. It's just a fucking remix album.
Just drop an encore, bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
just a casual.
They were pushing the envelope like properly for music, and like you could see how much they meant to people. Because when Chester died, I haven't seen an outpouring of people being so sad for a long time, like a long time. And when he died, everyone was just devastated. Like it broke everyone's heart a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, definitely. And
it was crazy.
Going back to what you were saying a minute ago about how the production, that's not something I probably would have picked up on, with it being the production that does it. But after we've been talking about it for a while, I would say it definitely does stand the test of time. The same as I've said about Michael Jackson and Queen. They're timeless. You can listen to them now. You wouldn't know they were recorded 30, 40 years ago. or whatever
Yeah,
they were. Probably, probably was 30. No, yeah, definitely Michael Jackson was up to 40 years ago, wasn't it? Probably Queen as well. Yeah, it must have been.
Oh
You know,
God, yeah, God, yeah.
yeah.
Queen have been around since the early 70s, so
It-
yeah.
Yeah, it just seems strange saying that. I knew that. It was like 30, 40. Is it 40? Am I just sound like a twat? But no, it has. Yeah, it was. And yeah, Linkin Park, again, like you said, again, Jacobs, timeless. You would
Yeah.
not know that was over 20 years old now at all. Dad rock, as this class does sometimes.
It is, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I feel old as fuck.
Yeah, it's making us sound really old now. We're like pining over an album that came out 20 years ago. Like,
It's
Yeah.
still good though, isn't it, boys? I mean, that is one of the best albums of our generation, though.
oh,
if
hands
you were
down.
to ever if you're 90 years old on your fucking deathbed, and you were to turn around and say what was one of the biggest albums of our generation to ever do us anything, this album done so much,
Well,
so much.
you
for
would
everyone.
say "Honey to the Bee" by
Yeah,
whatever
you
their
would.
name was. No,
Yeah.
Billy, that was the one. Oh, that would have worked better if I could remember her name.
I'll sing the lyrics.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's not much more I can say about it. Everyone knows how good it is. Oh no, I was going to say, yeah, it must have been a good maybe 10 years ago. Now, when I was the sound guy for a band, I walked home one night and I thought I'm going to put this album on. It was the first time in a long time I put the album on from start to finish, and it just blew me away all over again. I could not believe how good it was still. And I think I put a Facebook post out about it, and it was like, if you haven't listened to this album start to finish for a long time, do it. You need to do it to remember how good it is. Let's move on to either of you, whichever one of you wants to.
Well, I'll do mine next because I've gone with one particular year, and then we'll sandwich it with Jacob's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
cool.
shit. Well, mine's not got any sort of thought as to much as you guys have. It'll be alright. It'll be alright tonight, won't it, lad? If I do a northern accent, will that get me past sight? Be alright.
Be fine.
Hold on. Right, so I've gone with a particular, obviously a particular year. So
Yeah.
this is literally going to be bands that are playing from Download 2022 that I love. So there's a lot of new albums in here. And as we know from the podcast, I'm the guy that always pushes all the new bands and tries to teach Adam the way forward. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. But yeah, quickly though, you guys discuss because I've got to pee and I've got to change my headphones because my batteries are running out.
Batteries are going. Oh dear.
My batteries are going because we've been doing it for quite a while.
Like 2.5 hours now, haven't we? I hope people are still
you guys
enjoying it.
I'll change my headphones.
23.
Yeah.
I'll change my headphones quickly.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, go for it, man. So yeah, Ronnie has said if Jacobs is playing it in 100 years, you're talking about hybrid theory. He's outliving us all of us. If you do live to that age, you can go to the thank you, Simon's mum, Mel.
Thanks, Mel. Love you, Mel.
Yeah, if you're living for another 100 years, you can go to the Eiffel Tower in 2113.
Right.
Because of the riddle, the trials riddle has you know what I mean. It's I keep knocking this.
Is Ronnie involved in this as well, or are you just saying this?
No. You know the trials riddle that I've spoken about many times.
Yeah.
Where the creator said there'll be a box to unlock in 2113 under the Eiffel Tower. So you can go to do that.
Okay. I could pass the time of day.
Awesome.
Check. Okay, I'm good. I'm just going to do a wee, and then I shall get on.
Okay.
A wee or a wee?
No, a wee.
Scooby has got lots and lots of. I can't remember what they're called.
I'll tell him to
Emojis.
get a life.
Oh shit! I missed a chat on YouTube.
Is
Tony
there,
B
is there
said,
much?
When is the quiz? He said, "When is the quiz?" You're fucking late, lad. It's gone.
But yeah, we've been streaming for like over 2.5 hours now. It's been good so far. Yeah. It will obviously be. I say obviously, it might not be too obvious, but it will be up to download tomorrow. You'll be able to watch it. I can't get the words out. you could be able to watch it on YouTube in the future anyway. I'm sure we'll be able to get the video onto our Facebook as well. Or if you want, you can just go to Spotify to get it just as a
Tony B's in the
An
man, man.
audio.
He wants another quiz.
You want another quiz?
Tony, I am so sorry, bro. You missed the quiz. Man, but
Sorry,
if you
Tony.
watch back
Is-
on their YouTube, their Facebook, their Twitter, not their Twitter, watch back on their Twitch. It is download.
What have you got there,
Help
Simon?
me out here, boys.
Dear down. Are you
Help
going
me
to
Dear
out. Help me
download.
out. Promote your
We'll,
podcast.
we'll be putting this on. We'll probably be putting all of this on YouTube. I'm guessing.
Well, it is on YouTube at the moment as well, Tony, because that's where you're watching it. So it's Dear Download. Check out the podcast. Check out the live feed. Check out the Facebook. Check out the Twitch. Dear Download.
Are you
It's
going
all
to
about going
Jacob?
on tonight.
Jacob,
Let's get drunk. Let's get frittered.
let's get drunk.
and Come on.
Are you going to make it to doing your top 5?
I was going to say, let's get drunk. Someone's already had a few too many, haven't they?
So if anybody's new to watching us, it looks like I got a few new people actually. Which
This was the risk of
which is
having me
cool.
on your
That's fine. That's fine.
podcast.
So what we're doing is a Christmas special. These idiots. Christmas special. No, they've gone down. The numbers have gone down again. It doesn't matter. I was talking to Dan, wasn't I? Dan.
Thomas,
Fuck it's gone. Shut Simon down. Oh, these numbers are just getting worse and worse. Oh dear. I don't know what I was doing with my life.
What are you doing? Come on, get back on track, mate. Get
What was
back
I
on
saying?
track.
Yeah, I was just basically saying if anybody's new, what we're doing is having a bit of a Christmas special. I don't want to do any editing over the next few days, so we're doing this live. We thought we'd have a quiz, which Simon won. He won by quite a bit actually. He kicked my ass, but we had some really good Download Festival related questions anyway.
Yeah.
Which was
Well
really
done.
cool. Yeah, it was Jacobs. This guy. Forgive us for how drunk he is at the moment. He did pretty well during the quiz.
Really well. I loved some of those questions. They were
Yeah.
like, some of them were brain teasers. I was like, that's a really good question. So well done, dude.
What were the final results on the quiz anyway?
I had 13, Simon had 21. And yeah, so now we're just going through our top 5 albums of pretty much just of bands that have played Download, mainly because Simon's could have been things like the Beatles and Dire Straits, and he wasn't sure if it would be too much appreciated. So we've just gone through my 5. Who wants to go next with their 5?
Yeah, I said I'll go next. And
Okay,
then
cool.
Jacobs can go
Yes, you did.
after.
Sorry, that was a long tangent in
Fine,
between.
mate.
We'll do it. Okay, so basically, as a quick catch up, we went well off track there, but
Mm.
that was good for a laugh. So timestamp.
That was good for a life. Yeah.
Timestamp.
Yeah.
So basically, I've done mine slightly different to the rest of the guys because I knew that they would already pick really awesome, huge
Are you
albums.
sure? Are you sure?
Well,
I-
I thought I wasn't sure. I guessed, but maybe not. No, to be fair, Adams were really good. Sort of, they were quite varied, which is really good. He covered loads of bases in his.
Yeah.
Have you guys shared already?
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm going to share
Yeah.
now. So I was just saying the story before. So I was
Okay.
just saying, I picked stuff because specifically last night I was having a drunk conversation with my friend Carter, and I was saying that next year Download on the lineup, and it doesn't sound like a lot of bands, but it is a lot of bands if you look at the lineup. There's 17 bands I want to watch next year, which is insane. That's a mental amount of bands. So I was just saying how good the lineup was. So I thought I would, sort of promote next year by doing bands of that are going to play. So first of all, I'll share this. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. An album and a band that me and Adam have spoke
Oh.
about
I'm clicking the wrong thing.
in length before because we done our Roadrunner record special, and
Yeah.
Higher Power were one of the bands that we spoke about quite a lot. So yeah, Higher Power, 27 Miles Underwater, an absolutely insane new band. They just released a new single yesterday, so I'm excited for they should have a new album out by the time they get to Download 2022. But yeah, this album is fantastic. It's a fantastic album. And again, almost all the bands I'm going to go through today are all British, and these are another fantastic. It's such a fantastic time for young British bands. and these guys again, no exception of that. So yeah, 27 Miles Underwater. Give it a list. It's like I don't know, a little bit of new metal. I know I hate to use that word because I think new metal describes a time, not a genre. So
Yeah, I get that. Did you know they
Late
wanted
90s,
to?
early 20s.
Yeah,
so again,
I said late 90s, early 20s, new metal. Sorry.
yeah,
Go on, carry
yeah,
on.
you're right.
Carry on.
You're
Carry on.
right. Yeah,
Carry
yeah,
on. Carry on.
yeah. So what were you going to say, Ad?
wasn't it meant to be? Well, didn't they want to call it pimp rock or something originally?
Did they?
I think I've heard that. Well, I saw that on our Instagram recently. Someone was saying that the main website for new metal news and all that is called PRP, like pimp rock, something else, and that's what they wanted it to be called originally.
Well, I'm really glad that they didn't. I mean, misspelling the word new annoys me already. So
Yeah,
it already made it. Do you know what the annoying thing was? If it was new, as in NEW, people would have thought fine. But doing it NU made it seem more dumb than it actually was.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can see that.
Like it, and also it dates it way more. If it was
Yeah.
just new metal NEW, it's just a new version of metal. But when they put NU metal, it was just like it makes me think of 90s jocks jumping around to Limp Bizkit,
Yeah, but
which
if it was,
doesn't like it automatically doesn't paint a great picture in your mind.
yeah, but if it was NEW, the next one would have to be new metal.
Yeah, that's true.
Until you get like 27
mean-
news, new metal.
Do you know what also the thing that annoyed me is? None of it was metal.
That's
So
true.
why was it ever called new metal? Because yeah, it had heavy distorted guitars, but none of it, they weren't playing Slayer riffs.
No.
So the word new metal, the phrase new metal in itself is incorrect. And that's why I don't like people referencing stuff around that time. Because it's like, do Spineshank sound metal? No. Do Limp Bizkit sound metal? No. So why are they new metal bands? That doesn't make sense.
So where would you classify Spineshank?
Well, they're just I don't know, electronic. They're an
What,
alternative
electronic metal?
band. Yeah, it's not metal
So,
though.
what,
Again,
new metal?
I wouldn't say metal.
Really?
Yeah, they're not metal. There's nothing metal about them. They have distorted guitars, but you know, there's Coldplay songs where they have distorted guitars, but you wouldn't say that they're new metal.
Okay, so I'll take it from like a lateral thinking person who's not musically intelligent. I would classify Spineshank as metal music. Growing up through my era. I thought you laughing at Skets.
Yes.
Adam.
Wrong podcast, mate.
Right, you put the name of Skets, mate. I'm reading it
Trying
as
to work out
Skets.
if I got any beer left. Go on, you have another one.
Spineshank for me back in 2000 and what 8, 10, around about that era. Was it? I can't remember the name of the album now. But for me, they're a massive influence on how I grew up listening to metal and how I listened to music.
Did you listen to them that late? Because when you said, I was expecting to say like 2001/2003.
Give me 2
That
seconds.
was about when we were watching them, listening to them.
What's that, mate?
That was about when we were listening to them.
What year?
2003-ish, a year or so after we left school.
Self-destructive pattern, yeah. So you're gonna have to forgive me on years. So I'm not very good on fucking years at all. But self-destructive pattern for me was a Spineshank album that,
Oh, it's great.
for me, was
Fantastic.
to me would be metal, and I'd enjoy it, and yeah.
Have Spineshank ever played Download? I don't think they have they? Or did they play the first year?
They have. I didn't see them, I don't think, but they did play one of their early years. Yeah,
I thought it was the first year or the second, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. We went through that.
Sorry, the cat's trying to jump out the window. Trying to stop it. I'm on the second. I'm on the first floor. Don't want to jumping out. But anyway, yeah. Sorry, I won't babble on for too long. But yeah,
No, Jacob's will.
Well, just from
I
that
always
conversation,
do. I always
just
do.
from that conversation,
I
you
like
can
to
gather
babble. Sorry, son.
it's hard to justify new metal, and it really annoys me when people talk about it because people
Jacob
always
is
get
a
it
cunt.
wrong. So I feel like it's new metal describes a time period, not a genre.
Yeah. No, I think you could be
But
right there. Yeah, but let's not get into that again. Let's go for your number 4.
Let's go. So Well, these aren't in order, but we'll just do them
We-
as 3, 4. So
Okay.
number 4. Why can't I change it? Probably because I've got to click on it.
Ah, that would be a good idea.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Why can't I see that on mine?
Have you got to click to watch?
Oh, there you
it
go.
stops
Okay,
it.
yeah. So another new British band that are one of my favorites is Loathe, and the album is I Let It In and It Took Everything. They've basically taken the dreamy vocals of Deftones and put the heaviness of Meshuggah and then put them together, and it sounds fucking fantastic. And again, playing Download, young British band. It's only their first album, and they're already incredible. It's just such a good time for small British bands at the moment. It's actually mad. I think there's only one American band in this whole list that I'm gonna go through, and all the rest of them are like either first or second albums of bands, which is actually crazy. But I'm the advocate, aren't I, on this? I'm always trying to tell Ad about new stuff and get him, because I know like you've come round a lot now. You're you're listening
Yeah.
to stuff, but I went through that phase as well where I wasn't listening to anything new, and then I remember thinking to myself, I have access to all of this stuff. Why am I not like actually seeing what's coming out? And then I was like, do you know what? I'm going to listen to loads of new shit. And that's only been literally the last 3 or 4 years. Before that, I was really bad for it. I wouldn't listen to anything new. It would just be old stuff that I already actually knew about. But
Yeah.
now I feel even better when I sort of discover a new band and I'm like, oh, amazing. Oh my God, these guys are great. And they're still like really small. So you can like go to like their like crappy shows where they don't play to any people. I think that's better for me now rather than paying overpriced 80 quid tickets to go and watch a band that you've seen before.
Yeah. Like you said, I generally, up until recently, I had to be in the right mood to want to get into a new band, and that mood didn't happen very often. But yeah, I am all up for listening to new bands all the time now. It's weird. It's weird how I'm sure I can't be the only person. We've spoken about the like the Download Festival Facebook, and like there's people sharing all new stuff all the time, and I'm like, from before I couldn't really care about that. Like, why? No, who cares? But
I'm
yeah,
sorry, gents. I just had completely interrupting into everything you're saying here. I just had a really comical moment. I just looked to my right. I just checked up on the YouTube chat.
yeah.
So, you remember Tony B from earlier?
From her,
was like-
yeah, from like 10 minutes ago, yeah. From
Well,
earlier,
no, from when we started this thing, which was
Oh.
2.5 hours ago.
yeah,
Where they said about the weather, right?
yeah.
In right, okay, so when
He's in
is the quiz?
South Boston, right?
No, yeah, that guy. You got right. Get ready for it. Right. When is the quiz? When is the quiz? Are you doing another one? Is there swearing in it? Can you not speak like that, please? Which one of you called me the C word? I won't be intimidated by sexually violent and dehumanizing language. What did you say, Jamie? Mods, please ban Jamie. That's quality.
We don't have mods.
I think we got a bot in our bot. I think we got a bot. Jamie.
You know
Right.
you're doing well when you have a bot. That's when you know you're doing
awesome.
well.
Yeah.
You boys are hitting it high.
Yeah.
got
When you
bots.
get a bot, you know you're doing well.
Awesome. Let's move on because we are almost at 3 hours.
Okay, let's move on. I'll kick on quickly. But anyway, yes. So Loathe, another really good, young, talented British band. Very good. They played the Download pilot and they were excellent. And they also on the lineup next year as well. So let's go to the next one. So the next one is the newest, only came out literally about 2 weeks ago, Mastodon album, which is Hushed and Grim. And I'm not sure we've ever spoken about Mastodon. I think me and Ad might have spoke about Mastodon, but I can't remember what
Not
your
much.
thoughts on Mastodon were.
Not a huge fan.
Okay, because I think we spoke about them when we spoke about Gojira as well. And
Yeah.
I remember we were like, I don't remember. I think you were like, I need to listen to more to sort of make my mind up about them.
Yeah, I never tried Mastodon. I listened to a bit of Gojira. I don't really get it. I mean, they're okay, but I think they're blown way out of proportion. They're like,
Who? Gojira.
yeah, it's just
Mm.
like everyone's top band at the moment. Well, have been for a while. I don't get it.
They're talented. I think the thing about these sort of more proggy side of metal is they tend to gather more points from the sort of real musical people because their music is quite complex. So
Yeah.
naturally, people sort of go, they're a better band than said band before them, even though said band before them might have better songs, because these songs are slightly more complicated. The musos tend to go towards these bands.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
I do think for bands like Mastodon and Gojira it is deserved, because I think generally overall the quality of their music is quite good, and I've always liked that kind of that opethness, that kind of basically what they've done is they've taken all of the Scandinavian metal sounds and the British prog rock sounds, and they've kind of put it into what the Americans make of it, and that's pretty much what Mastodon is.
Yeah.
But this album particularly, I was literally listening to it today in the shower, and they always surprise me on every album because they always go a different direction to what you think. And this one is almost like I'd compare it to like one of those 60s sort of trippy albums. It's got like a constant running theme for it where you think this could. It's just really. If you were on drugs and you listen to this album, you would go to some very weird places.
Yeah. Jacobs,
That's the
you have
sort
to
of
do
thing that they've gone for on this.
it.
Drugs,
Yeah,
strange
fair.
places.
Gonna
Yeah.
Bully.
Yeah. I mean, I was just talking about Mastodon, this new album, and how how weird it is, and how sort of, I don't know. It's weird to compare it to stuff now, but it's got a very late 60s, early 70s kind of.
It's funny you say that, Si, because I this is my problem I have with doing this sort of thing with this sort of intelligence is I have a great idea and it sounds great, but I can't remember it for fuck all shit, so I don't do a podcast. But when I was in my youth, this was 2008, so I moved from Bridgewater to Peterborough, and this is like in my adultancy. Is that the right word I'm looking for?
That's fine.
Adultancy?
I
Is
think
that
people
the-
know what you mean.
I'm trying to be an adult. And yeah, no, I meet this guy and he just absolutely teaches me in every way that there is possible. So you're talking Alice Cooper, you're talking Megadeth, you're talking Scorpions. You're going old school to a point where, and I'm pretty sure Adam met him if he puts the headset on.
Adult.
Steve at Peterborough. Did you meet Steve?
No.
Yeah, you met Steve.
He's like,
I mean,
I have
he
no
did
idea.
meet
Was,
Steve.
was he the guy who did the fireworks?
Yes,
Okay.
the old
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he almost
old
killed
guy.
us with fireworks. Yeah. So
Yes, he did nearly kill your fireworks. There we go. There is a link. But yeah, I would have. What I'm trying to say is I would never learn. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I've drank out tonight. You guys crack on. I've done your quiz. Fuck you. Carry on. See you later.
Okay,
Right.
he's out. But anyway, yes, like
He's out.
I feel like I feel like because you like Dream Theater so much,
Yeah.
I'm very surprised that you're not a huge Mastodon fan.
It was the one song they did. What was the first big song they did? I can't remember what it was now.
The wolf thingy.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I can't remember. It was off of Blood Mountain, but I can't remember the single.
But yeah, basically, the first single of theirs that I ever really heard, it was okay, but I wasn't a huge fan. So I think mostly I just never listened to any of their other stuff. I've never.
It's like I was saying before, though. The thing about it is they're such a great band that they tend to do every album's like a story. So each album
Yeah.
sounds almost completely different. But I was
Okay.
listening to this one thinking, I honestly think, dude, you would really enjoy this.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try and get into them at
I
some point.
honestly think you should. Like, it's very Dream Theater-y. Songs are quite long. Every song is sort of telling a story on this one, so I think you might enjoy it. But
Yeah.
I give it a quick listen and just tell me what we think anyway. But yeah, I'll move on
Will do.
because I was going to say time's money, but I mean we're not making any money, so yeah.
That's Spirit Box. Is that Spirit Box?
But no, this
No?
is this place will become your tomb. The band is Sleep Token, another band that
Ah.
we've spoken about again. And again, another young British band. This is only their second album. Um, again, pushing the envelope. One of probably the most talented and beautiful singers I've ever heard live. My jaw was dropped to the floor when I heard him sing live. I've never heard anyone have the tone and power that this guy has in his voice. It is on another level. And the fact that they all wear masks, no one knows who they are. They don't speak during songs, they don't speak between songs. They play their stuff, they walk off, and they're still a mystery. And as we were talking about, they've kept their identity. And I know obviously
Yeah.
they're not comparable to Slipknot because they're not as big, but technically they've been masked longer than Slipknot have, because Slipknot
Yeah.
were unmasked within like the first 2 years, like we spoke about before. We were so surprised how quickly that happened. And these guys have managed to almost keep all of that mystery. Also, Adam Leader, who we've spoken about on the podcast before, singer of In Search of Sun, fantastic writer and director, directed their music video for Alkaline, which came out a
Did
couple of
he?
months ago. Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, that's what I mean. This is the sort of stuff that he's doing. And
Yeah.
just generally a fantastic band, really good. They played the pilot. They're playing next year. If you like heavy Meshuggah-esque stuff and you like beautiful sounding piano, you will love this band. But I will move on. But again, British and fantastic.
We love a bit of British, lads. Come on now, get me on your fucking winnies and your cockles and your fucking ninks, innit? We love a bit of fucking British. Support the British.
Said in a Welsh accent.
Is this number 4 or 5 of mine? I can't remember.
No.
British. Is
I've
allowed
been-
in
I-
Welsh.
We've got off track
What
so
can
much.
I
now.
do about this? Support the fucking lads. Get your fucking beers out there for the fucking bands and the fucking lads. Drink your fucking whiskey and we're fucking doing this right now.
Are we going to go to him for our top
What?
3
I
top
don't
5
think
bands?
so. I think we just ban him from the Discord. No. Jacob, do you want to do your top 5 after this?
Well, probably not, to be fair. But yeah, I'll give it a crack.
Probably not.
Oh,
why
we'll-
not?
we'll- yeah, we'll
Well, it's
run
got
through
no
it after.
logic put behind it as to what you guys have. I'd like to do it. Yes, I would like to do it.
Let's do it then.
Okay, well, this
All
is
right.
my number 5, so I'll go
Yeah.
through it really
Right,
quickly.
Go
yeah,
quick.
knock it out. Sorry,
Real
knock
quick.
it out.
Again, sorry it's so small on here. It's smaller than the others. But yes, another, the fourth one, British band, young British band. Again, their second album, greatest mistake of my life, Holding Absence. Fantastic British band. Playing Download next year. Listen to them. I got tickets to see them, Funeral for a Friend and Static Dress in January in Bournemouth. If you like your post-emo, if you're a fan of Funeral for a Friend, you will enjoy Holding Absence, as they are pretty much this era's Funeral for a Friend. That's all I've got to say about them. They're great. Go listen to it. I'm going to do a shot, and then we're going to move on to Jacob's albums.
Cool.
So yeah,
How are you?
cheers
Yeah.
everyone.
I know a shot too.
Right, that was incredible, man. I'm Mr. Cox.
Are you at the point where you're going to tell us you love us yet?
Quite possibly, mate.
I need to close that stream. Close stream. Oh,
Oh,
you're up.
right.
Watch stream. Excellent.
I mean,
Get that, Badger. Right. Whiskey Myers, Firewater, in that year. Yeah, loved it. Brilliant. I'm not going to do this any justice for you guys.
Loved it. It was a good album.
I'll rattle
Fantastic
through the top
stuff.
5 of bands, but you guys.
the best thing about this is
I can't.
I'm having more
This
fun
is-
than when we first started, and we've been streaming for 3 hours. So
I was ready for the questions. I was ready for the quiz. Top 5 albums. I was not ready for the smallness. Hey, you've got what you're given. I think
okay,
I
well
was
tell
like-
us
Okay.
tell us about this album, dude.
Yeah. Would not.
Hey,
Tell us about this album.
Whiskey Myers. Have you not heard of Whiskey Myers?
I have not, so I don't know what's going on. So tell me, bro.
Fucking brilliant. Go listen to them. Classic. Right, next one. Nah,
That's
Whiskey
not an
Myers.
explanation. That's not a description of the music. What is it? I don't even know what it is.
Dear.
Mate, there's your Christmas jumper light up. That gets me a pass. That gets me a pass.
Yeah. Okay. Move on. Yeah, man.
No. Legit. Right. Okay. So when Whiskey Myers was supposed to play Download a couple of years ago, me and my friend over the road. Oh, fucking hell. Adam's also a neighbour. This sounds like quite a close community, doesn't it?
You remember what I was saying?
We live very
sorry.
closely. Sorry, go on. Go on. Now you've probably got more context.
Oh, I was going to say, you remember I said about the download when we were camping and we heard like "fuck you blue, fuck you white" over the thing, and I came back and we were saying like "fuck you number 5," and they were saying "fuck you number 4." Him, yeah, my next door neighbor.
Then you had "fuck you" number 18 because I was number 18 as well.
Yeah.
No,
So we do live very close to each other.
You wouldn't think that in 4 to 18, to be fair, because that's quite a deficit in numbers. But if you look at the logical and geological path of what we have been placed, I'm going to stop talking now because
That makes no sense.
All right, go crack on.
You
Right,
were
anyway.
talking about Matt.
Yeah, number 1 was Whiskey Myers, Firewater. So a couple of years ago, Whiskey Myers played Download Festival. I've absolutely loved this band for God knows how many years with my friend Matt, who is also our DM Simon for Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
And I know you've been listening to that. So this is an incredible album. I love the whole southern rock melodic feel about it as well. For
Nice.
me, you will never get me screaming fucking metal, nutheads, all this sort of stuff. Like, I'm just not that kind of guy. And I'm going to go do myself a complete... I can't be fucked with this, guys, to be honest. I never prep for 5 top albums.
I want to hear about Trivium.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Keep going.
Because this.
Go on.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to organize.
Right. For anyone watching this stream live or anyone watching it after the time, we said that we would get more drunk as it went on. And that's what's happening now.
And we did.
I've done half a bottle of the stuff that because I've just been shotting by
Have you?
myself
Fucking hell.
randomly. the entire-
What,
Dude, look
what
at
have I
this.
done of this sours? That's incredible, man. I've
Mate,
done
I have two-
maybe
I
a
have two.
third.
I have 2 cans left of my crony, and
Yeah,
probably
I've done
about
4
left of my-
beers and half a bottle of Cactus Jack. I'm going to
How
do
was I
another shot.
sharing?
I'm going to do another shot to Christmas.
But
I'm going to
anyway,
do a shot to metal.
so I went Whiskey Myers, Firewater. My second album. I don't know how I was sharing this before, but it was Trivium Ascendancy.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
a sick album.
Made it to my shortlist. It's such a good album. The only album that I
Well,
like,
yeah.
really, but of
I
course.
want to say you said one of these earlier, but I can't remember. Is my mind fucking me up? So I'm going to save it for a little bit. But Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil, or yeah, City of Evil.
That's good. Very good album.
For me, drink it. Well done, Mr.
Cheers,
Cobb.
guys.
But yeah, well done, boys. Merry Christmas, by the way, and thank you for having me on.
Merry Christmas. Never again.
Apologies for the fuck up.
Hey, Nickelback.
Anyway.
Never again. There we go.
Yeah, I love Nickelback as well. But
Good.
anyway,
Good.
so me other album was Seven Dust Next.
Oh, nice.
Seven Dust Next. For me, I think it goes back to a period of like 2007. I think Seven Dust for me were amazing. I think Next was one of their best albums ever produced. And then when I went to download and I met all my friends from Bridgewater and I was in the Peterborough group, it was brilliant. So it was a great memory. And there's a cat on the couch.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yeah.
sorry, the cat was trying to get out the window. I was still listening.
Mate, it's all good. And then my final album of all time for.
Can I just say quickly?
Little
I
Fate.
think that Seven Dust are stupidly underrated.
Thank you, Simon. I like that.
They really are. Like,
I said
if
that
people
was
were to mention they're like across that new metal period of music, right? People would say what the pillars are of the new metal sort of scene, but you'd probably only get about 4 people, say out of 10, mention Seven Dust, and that's ludicrous because they were there the entire time. And even now, like even in the last their last few albums have had some bangers on them as well. And it's so shit that some bands that have done this much good music don't get the recognition that a lot of the other bands got. But I feel that every time I see Seven Dust, I'm like, underrated. What a band.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm.
And then yeah, that's awesome. I have nothing else to say to that.
That's awesome.
Apart from my last album is awesome.
Guns
N' Roses Lies, of course.
It's fair enough, dude.
Which one is Lies? I don't think I know. What songs are on Lies?
Lies is incredible. You take Appetite for Destruction.
Yeah.
You take Appetite and then you strip it down and completely fucking hard to the core of Guns N' Roses. And I'm gonna play Lies. Listen, no.
What songs are on it? I'm sure I know some from it.
Lies, 97. Was it 97?
I don't
I
know.
think it was 97.
That's what I'm asking. That one. Okay. Well, maybe I'll look it up after
No.
the stream.
But yeah, You're Crazy was on there, and that was one of the best tracks ever.
Yeah.
But acoustic, not on Appetite. I think on Appetite it was number 10. I think Lies, it was number 6. And the acoustic cover was better. And I'm going to stop talking because you guys can.
Cool. Yeah, let's take it out. Let's take it. Yeah.
Well, can I say first of all, quickly before we close this out, this has been majorly fun because we don't normally get to do this, and especially with Jacob's coming in and like helping us out with the quiz and that. Like we've done this just as a Christmas special, and I'm sure we'll do exactly the same thing next year if we can, and it will be exactly the same sort of shambles. But me and Adam have agreed we've had so much fun with the podcast. We're definitely continuing to do it all through next year as much as we can. Because the numbers keep going up because people keep listening to it, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're really happy, and we're glad we could do this Christmas special, something different, doing it live. You know, normally me and Adam are messing up all the time, don't we, Ad? And we're like, no, cut that bit, cut that.
Pretty
bit,
much.
You've got an uncensored look at what we normally go through.
Yeah, exactly. We're saying all the time. Like, I know, I knocked my microphone, even things like that. I'd start again and take that bit out. But I know with editing, you get to a point where you know what the word looks like in waveform. So you just got to take that out.
And just to add to this, I'm fucking drunk, and I hate to fucking edit any of this.
Oh, I am too. I think we all are. Like, I'm really like.
Well, I'm about to leave this, and I'm going to go do some mushrooms, smoke a joint, and go get on a little journey. So, my lords and everything, my saviors, have a fucking Merry Christmas. I appreciate you on the fucking podcast, and thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much, man. That's
have a
means
fucking good Christmas. Love you both.
Anything you want to plug, or you want people to come and find you online anywhere before you go?
Well, you can plug your fucking podcast. Nah, mate, I've got nothing. Then just support the guys. I mean, they've done an incredible thing this year. If it wasn't for these guys this year on my postman round, then fuck knows, you know?
You would have to listen
Enjoy them, listen to them, share it.
Have to listen to an inferior podcast.
Well, yeah, that's it. Exactly it. Download fucking Facebook page. Allow us to post some fucking shit about the Download podcast, for fuck's sake, man.
I totally agree with that.
Open your ears.
I totally agree with you.
Spread the listening. Corns of ears. When it gets to spring, corns of ears. Ears of corn. Listen. And it could be amazing. Did you get the pun there? Did you get the pun? Right, I'm going. Good night.
All right. Good night. See you later, mate. Don't shut your computer down. Let's just leave your chair.
I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm just saying good night to you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like leaving the room. I was like, just leave the camera on. Leave it. Okay. Whatever. Well, I cannot be bothered to do the proper outro, but yeah, we're gonna go now. Oh, hey, do you know what? It's 10:20. We're gonna fuck off.
Oh,
now.
who won the quiz?
Simon did.
I won the quiz because I'm the best one. All right.
I knew
very
that.
much.
I knew that before it started, but
No, Adam, he's the best one. I am a sad man.
Well,
You're not
that's
a
Adam
not-
sad
is
man.
Well, no.
Adam is the Adam's
just
the
has a-
best guy. He's the
Adam
best
has
guy
a-
out of this podcast. I
Adam
just
has
won
a
the
lock
quiz.
at- Adam
East
has a
side is
lock
the best. West side is the best.
West side
Guys,
is the best.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on the pod. And I completely appreciate the fact that you'd never have me on again. So thank you very much.
No.
Oh no! I hope
problem.
you know, like you're already queued into like. I think we should have another person next year, so we have 4 people, so it's even more mental.
Nah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I
makes
thought you
sense
were
to
going to
me.
say have him on permanently, which I was going to very much disagree with. I thought, no, yeah,
You
you're
never turn up.
right. You're right. Sweet heat.
Fucking sick now, mate. Podcast Sunday. Fuck that, mate. I've got better things to do. I'm going to smoke a joint, do some shrooms. Fuck your podcast. I'll be honest. Love you. Love you both. Love you.
Right. We have been,
Okay, Adam, take us out.
dear
take us out,
download.
take us out.
Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'm not going to do a proper outro. You can find us all over the place. You can search for us. That's all I'm going to do. This has been Jacobs and Simon. Say goodbye, boys.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
And I've been Adam, and that's
Bye.
how for now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fuck me.